I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, man. What are you saying, TOBS? Are you hosting?
I'm not hosting. I don't know why he's done this, but
what are you telling me?
You're lucky he didn't make you full screen.
fam, I will exit this stream. What do you mean he didn't?
Why
make me
are
full
you
screen?
going to exit for? Man?
Why are you going to exit for?
Why
you
the
not
fuck
calm?
am I hosting? Take me
Are
off
you not
hosting.
composed?
Otherwise, I'm go. I think I'm joking.
Cherry.
Yo.
Hey, come back, man.
Fucking hell, Jesus.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh my
God.
God, rattled before the buzzer. How does that?
Yeah, man. It's
It's all
crazy,
bad.
man.
And I wasn't even putting him as host because of the result. I was putting him as host because he hosted the last show, and off the back of the last show, there was a whole heap of, commotion and whatnot. But listen, behind the scenes, it's been settled and whatnot. I know there was a lot of comments about it on the last show, and yeah, here he is. You actually you removed yourself from the whole StreamYard, bro.
I told you, yeah, I did. I fucking did. I told you. Don't do that shit again, bro.
Yo,
he's taking the piss. He's taking the piss. Bro said, I'm not even sitting on the same stream as you, bro. Either you host or you go.
Nah, but why does he talk so aggressive? You know when someone says, "Don't do that shit again."
Yeah.
Do that shit again, right?
That's good. Like he's gonna do something, You ain't doing shit, man.
Hey, TOBS, come back, man. Hey, TOBS.
I like TOBS, man.
He's a fucking sensitive
Running away,
chicken,
man.
He's
He's chickening like Tottenham, man. That's what they're doing.
chicken ball, bro.
Chicken ball, man. Man is getting cussed out in the stands and that. It's all going off down there, man.
Tobi.
Toblerone.
Toblerone.
Feels like everyone's getting beat off Bournemouth because it just feels like these cherries every week.
Every week we've all literally the big six.
Only Chelsea, to be fair.
Bro,
Chelsea
that result is looking like unbelievable shit for us, honestly.
Yeah, and they battered you, to be fair, that day as well.
You got to give him credit, man. You got to give him credit.
Yeah, 100%. But listen, it should be 4-5, man. Should be 4-5-0.
It should have been. Yeah, it should have been wrapped up. I mean, I can't believe it only stayed 1-0. A lot of you lot predicted 2-0. Steve predicted 2-0. TOBS predicted 2-1, I think, and Matisse and SAEED 2-0 as well.
Yeah, man. I expected a comfortable afternoon, a comfortable night, should I say. You get me? Them, man, bro, listen, they're just Tottenham, innit, man? That's what it is, man. And unfortunately, it's the ride of Tottenham, innit? You know what I mean? You go happy 1 minute and then back to depressing. That's what it is, man. So, what are you saying, man? What are you drinking there, TOBS?
5 Alive. My mum bought it for me from Nigeria.
I'm thinking of Mumsy, man. What are you saying, TOBS? Talk to us.
What are you talking about? This is mine. Where'd you take it from? From the cupboard. What are you talking about?
From all angles.
Bro can't get no rest.
What's going on, TOBS, man?
His missus is on
He's taking his missus' drink. He's taking missus' drink out the fridge. She's kicking off.
His head is gone.
Bro, he's kettled.
He watched that game and he didn't know what his thing was.
Yes, brother, man. No decorum, man. What's going on, man?
He's gone from blowing up airports to taking his missus' drink. His team's finished.
Yeah, man.
It's mad, bro. It's crazy.
It's actually mad.
Absolutely
down,
insane.
bro.
It's actually crazy. All right, people, hit the like button. Come on. What shows start like this? It's all mad. It is actually all mad. Obviously, Tottenham have just lost. We've got a big 6 fixture to round off, and we've got a big 6 fixture to preview as well. So it's a jam-packed show. It's already late as it is over here, and I know it's later wherever a lot of people are tuning in from across the world. So we're gonna try keep it, snappy at some stages and whatnot. Apologies if we don't discuss your teams as much as other teams, but it's one of those nights, people. So let's get into it. I mean, it was going to start with Tottenham, considering how the intro's gone. But now I told you, sorting the 5 Alive issue out, 5 Alive gate, we're going to call it. We're going to find out what happens next. Maybe we start with Arsenal United. SAEED, obviously you was in London for the watch along.
Yeah, man.
What are you telling me? Are you feeling any different
I've
about
calmed
it?
down a little bit, man, because these Arsenal fans have had them rattled, mate. Absolutely rattled. The amount of comments, man. Oh my days, bro. Like, I've literally got 1,000 comments everywhere, man. But it is what it is, isn't it, man? We got beat by Stoke FC, and it's okay to get beat by Stoke. You know what I mean? Stoke were a good team. Very, very good team in 2008.
You're not doing this. Are you doing
Fuller,
It's the only angle they got. It's the only
Fuller.
angle.
You know what I mean? I remember, bro, these are some good players, man. Everington. It's been a decent team, man. So listen, you can't knock it. It's a part of the game, as they say now. You know what I mean? It's gone from the Arsenal way, which I grew up on. Nice football, pretty football, to, you know, set piece FC, which, listen, if it's a weapon that you need to win this title, I'm all for it because I want you lot to win the league. So if it means you win the league by doing this consecutively every game, listen, I'm all for it.
Would you not like this weapon though? If this weapon was on the market, would you consider a purchase?
You know what? I would. I think the XG and the XG threat, you know, as Babs would say, all of that, like, it's very good. So you know what? I think it's very, very nice. You know, it's just obviously it's shit to lose against. You know what I mean? So I've got every right to be salty about it. I've got every right to be pissed off because I was hoping that at least if we lose the game, it's on the floor, it's the pretty football, Odegaard, and we got beat by 2 set pieces. And yeah, man, first off, I do think we were in the game. I do think we stopped Arsenal from playing. We didn't really create much, but I felt like we were confident in possession. We looked very, very resolute at the back. Our midfield was compact. It was good. We looked like we were trying to do something without maybe getting the final third. Second half, Arsenal just went up a gear, and they are where they are, and we are still 4 or 5 games in under AMORIM. So you got to give credit to Arsenal in that aspect. You know what I mean? They turned up the gas and they did what they had to do, man. They got the win, and we move. You know what I'm saying? So we're still learning under AMORIM, and you guys obviously are going for the title. So yeah, man, it is what it is, isn't it? We move, isn't it? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, is it 4-0 that you predicted?
But it should have been. It should have been.
Yeah.
Come on. Thomas Partey,
maybe.
Havertz.
Maybe.
They both should have buried those. Come on, it should have been 4 in the end. You laughed at me. People laughed at me. I wasn't joking. And we was poor on the floor. You actually done well in terms of stopping us. Now, it's cheeky you say Stoke. Your XG was at 0.04, bro. So, but that's another thing. It's a new manager. Forget that. We was poor in terms of you stifled us. Odegaard's probably one of Odegaard's quietest games in an Arsenal shirt, let alone off the back of the injury.
Even Saka, let's be honest, he wasn't
Saka. Yeah, you defended well because you knew where to kind of crowd out. You crowd out our right hand side. You crowd out the middle. We struggled in terms of creating chances, but bro, we should have been 1-0 up after 8 minutes. We got 1-0 up from a set piece, another set piece. At the end of the day, it's a weapon. And you're right. Growing up, listen, I grew up just at the end of that 1-0 to the Arsenal era. So there was that era. Then there was the Wenger revolution. And bro, Arsenal have gone through different eras. Every club here has gone through different eras. If this brings success, bro, set pieces, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Are you loving it?
Bro, the reaction.
Are you really loving it though?
The reaction from everyone, I can't lie. I could drink that every morning, bro.
Let me, can I just say something, by the way? These shameless Arsenal fans talking about the 99 treble year, about we needed 2 set-piece goals to score. Do you know how shameless that is from Arsenal fans? That was 2 goals in the... No, I get it, but there's context. That was the last 2 minutes of the game where we needed them 2 set pieces, not a whole game revolving on Martinelli goes on the left. He's purposely looking for a corner, so then you basically have an advantage on the corner. So there's a difference between last 2 minutes, put all the, you know, I don't know, kitchen, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know the saying there. I don't want to mess it up again. But like, for me, like,
not the bathroom sink. Don't say throw the bathroom sink at it. Yeah.
So Arsenal, please do not dare compare the greatest ever that you have never done in your life. Champions League, one of the biggest moments in our history, and compare it to this. Please don't. Get a better comparison. Maybe say that we've scored, I don't know how many goals from set. I think there was a stat today saying that United have actually scored from 5 goals from set.
Yeah.
Okay, go on that angle. Yeah, Turkish, that angle you could go on. But don't ever talk about the 99 treble, because you might don't know that.
Broski, don't. Who's getting at you with this 99 treble?
I've seen it today all day. Even Robbie, how dare you, bro?
What did he say?
Robbie was talking about it today, man, in his shows about, but imagine they didn't score. Look, 99. I said, brother, watch your mouth, man. Because that's something that you could dare wish of, to be in a Champions League final and win it the way we did it. I rest my case.
Well, we got a couple of super chats literally on that subject. One from Sniper and another from LJ. Remind SAEED that you won the Champions League final with 2 corners, but SAEED's been reminded, people, as you can obviously see. But listen, people trying to give us stick about it. Surely it's tongue in cheek, because this is something, like I said, if this weapon was available, everyone would take
It's annoying. I can't like.
I was going to say, you know what I was going to say?
Yeah.
I'm going way back, yeah, and obviously young crowd, but if there's any old boys like me, you'll remember, especially Arsenal fans, Steve will remember, George Graham's teams were notoriously known for their set pieces. The Steve Bowl near post header and the Tony Adams, that was famous throughout the whole of Europe. George Graham's, like, Limpar would take the corner. There was another guy.
Anders Limpar.
Anders Limpar would take the corner. Yeah, I'm going way back, but you guys were set piece merchants in the great George Graham team as well. So it's not a new phenomenon. And Saeed's obviously joking, but everyone knows Beckham's corners were major weapons for that United team as well. So set pieces are part of the game, man. And right now, you guys are mad at it, proper mad at it.
No, do you know what I think it is? I think that I've seen Fergie get mad at it when Charlie Adam and that was putting it on him.
Yeah.
I've seen Wenger get mad at it. I've seen Pep get mad at it. I think that these managers that like to play the beautiful game, they can't get it into their soul that they've just been undone by something so simple. Because if we break it down, you get a corner, you want to try and score, you get the ball in the box to score. So if Arsenal are getting the ball in the box and scoring, they're doing what we all want to do on our corners. But the fact is, it looks so simple, but nobody's defending against it well at all.
Yep.
Nobody. So you've got to give him credit. You've got to give A, the set piece coach credit for what he's doing, and B, if everyone's so pissed off about it and we've all got these great managers, why ain't he stopping it? Because I think a part of it is because the modern day Premier League is built to be beautiful football with inverted fullbacks and centre backs that can come out from the back and play lovely football. I think they don't like the rough and tumble. If you go back to the 90s and Arsenal did this set play routine, it's bread and butter for every team. They head it away every time because everyone's built to defend corners and physical. I think teams that sacrifice big physical centre-backs for Rolls-Royce centre-backs, this is where Arsenal are getting the joy now, I think.
Yeah. And listen, the thing is, over the last, how long have we really been a threat like this at this, let's say 18 months, started this season, throughout last season? The majority of the time, it's been littered with quality football on the ground. It's just this start of this season where we've gone down to 10 men a few times, where we haven't had Odegaard in the squad for a long time. We've relied upon it a lot more. But since Odegaard's been back, since international breaks, we've scored, 15 goals in 4 games. Only a few of those are set pieces. We've been ripping open Sporting and Nottingham Forest and West Ham. And listen, we didn't rip you open, and that's where I give you credit. The only real move we had where we opened you up was, I think, Odegaard into Havertz, and he should have scored.
Yeah,
that
one. Yeah.
Overall, since Odegaard's been back in, listen, the set piece is an asset on top of the football we play, because when we got a strong team and it's our first team out there, our unit, we dominate games more often than not.
Yeah.
SAEED, if you win the derby next week and it bounces off Xerxes' arse, are you going to be asked about that?
No, I'm not. But
there you go, then. End the chat then. Let's talk about
that. But the thing is, though, it's like every single threat came from their corner. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's where I'm kind of concerned, because I was literally like, "Yo, we're doing all right here."
You play to your strengths, isn't it? You play to your
strengths.
It is.
Don't get me wrong. It's just obviously it's annoying when you lose to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather lose.
I get you.
Playing out, tick a tack.
Yeah, but I am surprised and I'm shocked, because Amorim is a top, like, he's the modern day coach. They analyze ISIS, everything. They're supposed to detail, screw everything, yeah. And you're right, in open play, you guys did do very well in open play. But how can you not know that Arsenal are so dangerous at set pieces? And how can you be so bad that because every corner was like a penalty?
No,
You're
Grizz,
not-
that's harsh because
No,
really,
wallahi, Grizz is
let's
harsh.
look at it
Yeah,
like
go on.
they've scored 22 goals off this, right? Nobody stopped them all this time. Almiron can't come in with a couple days' notice, really, because they've had this is a midweek game, couple days to solve this thing that is unsolvable. Nobody has solved this issue in the Premier League since they've been
what's the
doing
date
it. So
today? What's the date today? What's the date today? Yeah, I
Fifth.
guarantee you, watch how it's dealt with in the next few weeks. Now watch, because now it's so much in the focus.
it's been like this for ages.
No. The focus is
gotta
really
get
on it
skewed.
now. Social media's made it explode into a fight, into a
but
different thing now.
There's no way
There will be-
coaches didn't know about this issue prior to social media blowing up.
Amrin should have done better, man. If you picked
Grizz,
Harry Maguire,
No,
check
but-
the video I just tweeted on my Twitter. Yeah, check Harry Maguire, man. I wish we could share it. Harry Maguire's defending. If you lot don't laugh, honest to God,
Why is he facing? Is he not?
No, it's hilarious. It's effing hilarious.
But you know what it is, Grizz? Let me be
Harry
honest.
Maguire's defending is hilarious.
You know what it is? It's not mostly the position. It's where the ball is. Broski is
No,
literally.
their
where Onana is.
deliveries are banging.
It's the delivery though as well. We got to give it credit to the delivery. They're putting it on a plate for someone to flick it on, and all it takes.
You know, years ago though, you used to have man-to-man marking. Yeah, he was your man on every corner, and it was matched by height and size. Now you've got this zonal marking. You might have a Bernardo Silva on a Gabriel. You might have a Saliba on an Ilkay Gundogan, right? And you've got centre backs who have got a run on static defenders in a zone. So if you run at a defender and you've got a run, you're going to jump at least 2-3 foot higher than him to get the ball. If you go back to the old man-to-man and you're fighting and you're tussling and you're shoving him away and you're physically on him, yeah, I think that you've got a greater chance doing that. But everyone's so like brainwashed with the zonal marking that you're going to get these guys have mastered the art of getting a run on it, and making sure every single delivery is in the danger zone. And that's what people need to do. If you play Arsenal on corners, man-to-man mark them, height for height. Try that.
But Manchester United have, honestly, I was looking at their team, right? And apart from Harry Maguire, there is no one physically bloody.
Oh, there's Delict. There's Delict there. There's Delict.
Delict is a big unit as well.
Maguire's a big unit.
You've got to run on.
Dylan Maguire, yeah.
The bro, they were there, man.
You know what?
Mazarawi and all these.
But you know what it is?
And
If you look at most of the setup for the set pieces we're finding success with, they've all been very similar. And I feel like we keep on doing that because we're getting success. I feel like the moment people try to stop this, I feel like there's different facets to how we, because there was a short corner we tried against you like that, but the guy pulled it. But that's the first time for a long time I've seen us try a quick.
Yeah, but you know what that does, Turkish? When you play a short corner, you break the zonal marking because then it's not as rigid as it is because people switch off, then they start to break and to go towards the ball. So that's a way of doing it as well. But it's old school, like I say, old school defending, man.
Bro, but then again, did you
I
not
think
see?
Arsenal should take the real piss, and start doing
the long throws.
If you not start doing the long throws, that would be too much.
They could be called Stoke City FC. You know what I mean?
Too much if you start doing
Can I just say though, when you look at the corners here, there's a little bit of dark arts in there in terms of like, Timbers just nudging on someone or someone's nudging on someone. It's not, obviously the referee is not going to give it as a foul, but you can see they nudge on to certain men who are going to get bullied, or they went on to Højlund a little bit because he gets bullied a lot. And listen, it works. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you cannot stop it. Generally, guys, it's difficult to stop because they put a ball in a position where the keeper gets outnumbered in there. It's very, very rough, and boom, any flick on. Have you noticed it? They're not like mad headers, just flick-ons, bro, and that's all you need.
Yeah, but when
the goalkeeper is the only one in that box who's protected by that referee, right? So the goalkeeper should be ploughing through even his own centre-backs, ploughing through his own centre-back to punch that ball. Because if anyone touches him, he's down. But these goalkeepers now, a lot of them are the same. The ball-playing goalkeepers, the physical stat problem's not the same. Peter Schmeichel would take 4 men out and smash that ball. You know what I mean? And this is what the difference is. So when you get a big physical side like Arsenal, they know what they're doing, man. You've got to give them credit for it. You can't. For me, you've got to give them credit for it. It's not Stoke because we see them playing good football with Odegaard and all that. So we know they can play football. But what they have got in the ability is, right, you stop us playing football, you double up on our wingers, you stop Odegaard playing in the middle, we'll go another route now. and you try and stop our corners. That's what you've got to give them credit for. It's not like they're setting up just to get corners. They're setting up to beat you playing football. But Amorim's done a good job on it there. He's blocked it all out, which is cool. So then they've gone, right, listen, this game, we might not be able to get through them here. They might be dug in. The way we're going to do it is set piece. And then they've done it set piece. So for me, it's all right, everyone moaning, but people got to stop it, man. We got to stop it.
Yeah. Listen, we try. Listen, man, for me, like I said, man, I'm still, happy with the progress we're making. I said we're going to get a draw. We didn't get that. But ultimately, the final third is where we're lacking. I think.
What was that lineup?
You know what it is? I get it, and I don't get it. I get it for the reason of he said he wants to give everyone 90 minutes and give everyone more fitness. So Malacia had to pay another 45. Mason Mount had to pay another 60. Maguire had to get another 60 minutes under his belt. He wants to get everyone fit because this team, I think, is not conditioned well. After about 60, 70 minutes, they're tired. So he wants to get everyone match speed, match rhythm. But when there's individuals like Amad Diallo, for me, you can't drop him, especially when you're playing in this form. You're not tired, bro. You want to play more games. And I felt for me, even if Calafiori is there, like he can still cook Calafiori, Amad Diallo on that right-hand side. But he said he wants to rotate. He wants to give fitness levels to other people. And I get it. There's a lot of games coming up, man. We lost this game here, but we got Forest. Then we got this game. Then the Carabao Cup, Europa League. So he's just giving rotation. But ultimately, Mason Mount, brother, wallahi billahi, man, it's sad, man. 60 million for a brother to have 12 touches, and just run around, bro. Cardio FC. And ultimately, in that 10 role, it's a special position. You need to be able to connect the play. Connect the dots. Give and go movement. Like
he's a special player, SAEED.
Garnacho as well.
Special player, special position, brother. What's the problem?
Man, meet me outside, man.
Brother.
Come to the car park.
Come to the car park, man.
This is a two-time player of the year you're talking about at Chelsea Football Club, brother. Champions League winner. Just because he's dying at your club and you can't keep him fit because I don't know what your medical team are doing. You're saying your team's not conditioned. You're basically saying you're having a pre-season, mid-season right now. You're giving people game time, getting them ready. Listen, that's not Mason Mount's fault. You know what I mean? You got to stick with him.
It is Mason Mount's fault.
He's wearing your number 7, right? He's the next Cantona. You need to just give it time and relax. You spend a lot of money on him, his big wages. You're not going to get him out of the club anytime soon. So you need to get behind your boy.
It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace the football club gave him that number 7 shirt. But to be honest with you, all the players have had that number 7 shirt and should not be getting it anyway. So that 7 shirt's kind of lost its kind of, whatever meaning, But the other one that I want to talk about is Alejandro Garnacho. Brother, we cannot afford to be playing this guy in the left 10 role. Again, not dynamic enough, not good enough to be playing and starting. Again, when he went at defenders, too scared, too passive, kept getting the ball away, not good enough. Hoyland up front, again, not good enough in a game like that, bro. Didn't get any service, didn't even go in the opposition box, I believe. So that part there, we need to figure out. It needs quality, it needs more investment. But right now, we're not going to spend in January. So the manager's got a lot of work to do from that moment there, the 2 10s and a striker. Who's he going to get the best out? Rashford came on, and I swear to you, bro, that was one of the worst cameos ever.
It was.
And then he gave the blitzing corner away. What are you doing kick-ups there, bro? Just kick it out. Why did you do the kick-up there, man? Do you know what I mean? Then obviously...
People, SAEED, when he got in and you was getting all excited and you was having these, and you were all dancing in the living room and that about rim ball, we did tell you that you've still got the same players.
Rim ball is crazy.
Listen, rim job. But we know there was a rim job done there the other night again. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is this: he's got the same players. I've got to give him a little bit of credit because I think he comes across well in his press conferences, and he's giving Man United an identity, sticking to his style of play, and he knows what he's going to do. But he has not got the players to execute that system. It's a bit like Pep coming first season at City. And he didn't have the goalkeeper or any of the fullbacks to do what he wanted to do. Right. And I feel like you've just got to bear with it. All these people are on trial at United now. If you want to play for Manchester United Football Club, you got to the end of the season to show him you want to play for the football club. If you don't want to play for the football club and you're stinking out the gaff, like Rashford, like Mount, then they're going to be gone. But like I say, it's going to be... I feel you're going to have it's going to be a roller coaster to the end of the season. Amorim ball ain't going to take effect in a click of a fingers. He's going to need 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 of his own players coming in that system to make that work.
I agree. I totally agree with you, man. And listen, we listen. That's why for me, I'm ready to suffer in it. Like there ain't going to be no crazy rants going on. We have to be patient. We have to understand that this is going to be. It's going to take a while.
You're used to suffering, bro. You're used to suffering, man. Just a few.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm used to suffering. You know what I mean? Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, what's the saying, man?
When are we saying the first emergency meeting, boys? When's going to be the first emergency meeting?
He's not allowed to have one. No.
After the derby, there'll be the emergency.
No. Let's.
He's not allowed. No, Grizz. He's not allowed to have one this season. He did a video.
February 26.
Okay, February.
He did a video saying, "I've changed." Right?
Yeah.
He is not allowed to do an emergency meeting this season.
No emergency meeting, bro. It's done.
Not allowed.
Days are over now, man.
Banned.
I leave that to the Tottenhams and the, you know what I'm saying? Even City now.
Did you see?
There will be an emergency meeting. There will be an emergency meeting before
Grizz.
March.
He did a doc, right?
Before 2025?
There's no emergency
No.
meetings, man.
There's a documentary outside Old Trafford. It was
early.
wonderfully narrated. It was like a script. It was everything, right? Amorim.
Yeah.
What did you call it? Ruben Amorim, the poet.
The poet,
right?
yeah, the poet.
And he did this big speech outside Old Trafford. He's not allowed to do any emergency meetings. None.
No, bro.
Mandem, there will be a Mandem stream.
Bro, it's just a Mandem.
Midnight to 5 a.m.
No. I'm out of hours to 12. That's it.
Emergency stream. Every Mandem.
No emergency
12
stream.
to 5 a.m.
That's over now. You know what I mean? We've had our day. We've had our fun on that. You know what I'm saying? That's it now. We'll leave it to the other teams to have their own emergency stream. For us, to be patient.
When's the biryani coming back out, though? That's what the chat wants to know.
As well. There's no more biryanis anymore.
Nuruddin ripping down the house.
If anything, there's Portuguese food. What's any Portuguese dishes? Do you know any good Portuguese dishes?
Yes, piri chicken and that. Piri chicken is from Portugal, isn't it? Nando's and that.
Yeah, there you go then. It might be Nando's FC, man. So at the end of the day, yeah, for us right now, we're chilling, we're calm, and we move on. Nottingham Forest on the weekend. Get back to winning ways.
Can we just put the chat out of its misery as well? Tobi, was that umbongo juice you've been drinking? Was it your missus's or did your mum bring it back from Nigeria?
It's my mum that brought it back, and I
so
don't know.
Have you shown her who's boss and told her that ain't her umbongo juice?
Bro, man, let's just leave that, please.
His head is gone, Steve. Now's not the time.
Please tell me she's not left and gone out of the house now because you've been drinking on her juice.
She's definitely drinking it now. He's not.
Have you re-uploaded your match reaction?
I don't even care about that shit anymore.
Just do that, bro. Trust me, man. You're gonna be more vexed
care,
if you
bro.
don't do that, bro.
He needs to speak now. We need to get to Tottenham here.
Let him upload it because I feel bad. The people want to see his match. Upload it, bro. Seriously, because we still got to do super chats.
Well, it's fine. The sound is fucked. I don't really care, man. Let's just move on.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing you like this, man. But yeah, we move. Let me get the super chats in because we've still got to kind of break this off into Arsenal, Fulham, and Man United, Forest, and predictions and whatnot. Let me try that. There's already 30 plus super chats here. Let me try get the.
I feel like Steve now, man. Super chats, man. Get the super chats in, guys.
Vanny says Arsenal shared the set piece meal with Bournemouth cooking. And Zoeb says SAEED complaining about set pieces that we didn't see United get a penalty every game back in lockdown, including one after full time.
Man went to lockdown, you know. Say no more.
I'm glad the Arsenal fans are on you now, mate, instead of me.
It's calm. I don't mind it. It's good. You know what I mean? I had man like Nines in my comments, man. It's peak, man. Retirement's kicking in, man. Shout out to Nines.
Retirement's kicking in. Big up. Seattle Gunner says, I hear there's a ceremony in Munich next month where Sir Jim will acknowledge that Bayern Munich won the 99 Champions League final after footage revealed the 2 goals United scored were from corners and thus don't count. Salty Saeed, the only difference between Stoke Arsenal and Stoke United was we scored and you didn't from the set pieces. You stank the Emirates with your own half passing. Put less salt in the biryanis, my bro. Big up Tevin as well. Member says, I wasn't aware we had to beat you the way you liked, Saeed. I must have missed that memo. And he also adds, Seattle Gunner also adds 24% of United's Premier League goals this season have come from corner situations. The highest share. Ooh. This is for the stats. Listen, this is one for the books.
Listen, you man are doing your stats, you're doing your research. I'm glad you're invested in Man United. That's very good.
I think you should do a video after this saying, "Oh shit, we're Stoke," because after seeing this stat here, 24%, that's quite largest share in the division. Interesting. Bobby says, "SAEED, too much salt ain't good for you. Before that game, we had scored the same amount of set pieces this season." Oh yeah, 5 apiece. Interesting. So much salt. S&P goals, set piece goals don't go in by luck. And don't worry, in January we can beat you in pretty football as well. At least lose with respect. There is plan B for goals and it's working for Arsenal. Oh yeah, FA Cup, another United game in the bag this season. Set piece again. Ole. These men came to sit back and offer nothing. 0.04.
Are you guys gonna sing that, by the way?
Huh? Set
That
piece.
song there, 'cause I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans singing that song. Are you gonna get involved in that song there?
They probably will sing it, bro.
No, but are you gonna sing that song as well?
What set piece? Ole? No.
Yeah, bro. No. Hold on a minute. Are you gonna get involved in that song, Turkish?
Brother, I'm not a singer, bro. I'm not a singer, bro.
What is the
Man,
issue? What's the
you
issue?
just
with the set
sing, you
pieces?
just
I don't
chant
understand.
Nah, but I don't know
get
why.
what the issue is with the set pieces. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
No, the toes, man. Stop ruining the mood, man. You know what's going on, man?
What ruined the mood?
I'm just
tired of
saying.
it, bro.
Please, are you gonna
Boring,
sing
bro.
it?
You know what? If I'm at a game, what games am I going? I'm going to a couple this month. Everton and Ipswich.
Yeah, I want you to record it as well.
You can't
record it?
chant against
Yeah,
Everton and Ipswich. That's low, man. That's low. We just need to smoke them and keep it moving. You can't rub that in there.
If you score a set piece against a big team and one of the big
Yeah,
rivals,
100%.
man, you get emotional, man. Like,
But we're on the mob during them, so I'll sing it on the mob.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I'll sing it on the mob. So
Listen, we will be there.
we certainly will. All right, what's next one? Nevzino says, "SAEED's cheeky, trying to compare Arsenal with Stoke. Your team camped on your goal line, scared out of their bollocks, hoping to get off lightly. You got what you deserved. How long till Amor out?"
Oh, I'm out. Yeah, we like that one.
But
Save that one, people.
We've got the hashtag already.
Yeah, we saved that one.
Panit says, "SAEED, bro, United are still behind the weakest City ever in the table." And Didier says, "If you could get a corner, maybe you'd understand, SAEED." It's all mad. Patrick asks, a couple January windows ago, Arteta went big for Mudryk and got Trossard. What if this winter you go all out for Marmoush at Frankfurt for left wing? Does the panel rate him? Martinelli ain't it? Marmoush looks, it's his breakthrough season, right? Like this is the season. It looks, like, where we're at now.
Last season, to be fair,
Where we're at now, I'd rather a more accomplished one that we've kind of seen for at least a few years doing it, because it's a big risk. I'm not saying he's not intriguing, but it's a big risk to be the final piece or pieces of the puzzle. Yeah, I like him, but yeah, I think there's a couple more complete pieces out there, or more complete pieces that we can get. Yeah. SAEED talking about pretty football. How was that with Ten Hag only weeks ago? Love you all from down under. Come on. We're getting a lot of that side of the world in the lives when we do it this late. So big up everyone over that side. They've changed a saying too. Can you do it on a rainy Tuesday night at the Arsenal? AMORIM'S shut down an inform Arsenal team and lost on set pieces. That's not something we do under Ten Hag. Can see tactically AMORIM is improving us. GGMU. If it's trust the process, they cry. The celebration, they cry. Now they're crying about set pieces. And Suj says, first half United played better than I thought. We didn't play great, so if it means we are stoked to win, so be it. Rice taken 19 corners in 204 games for West Ham, over 90 now in 50 games for Arsenal. Mad. Yeah, mad. And his quality as well. I think his have been better than Saka's this season, if I'm honest with you. But that's not to say Saka's ain't been quality as well.
There's not one person on this panel, 0-0, Champions League final, corner, fucking bang, win it 1-0.
We've had it. We equalised that way with Drogba.
No one's asked, man. That's it. It's part of the game. Free kick, top corner from 30 yards, great. If someone had a free kick specialist who scored all the time from free kicks, it's just the same. They just got somebody.
Well, okay, that's a task for them.
He's joking. You're joking. He's joking. Saeed's joking.
No, but that's a task then. Now, can Arsenal get into a Champions League final and do it then in the final?
Well, we'll see.
Man said, right, Grizz, talk to your guys.
That's a task for you, lot, then, yeah. Because get to the final and do it in the final, then. Yeah,
he's excellent.
Get to the final. That's what Arteta does.
That's brilliant work from SAEED. That's brilliant work.
Don't get too carried away, SAEED, about that yet.
Doing a bit much there. There's only one team in London that does that, mate. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Talk to them.
Someone else piped up.
Well,
RSV.
Jeez, they don't know, man. What's going on?
facts, isn't it? Do you
What
know
did you say? What did you say at the? What did you say at the studio? You want to remain in our shadows, so there's not too much pressure on you this
No,
season.
God, no. I didn't see you at the studio today.
That's not what. No, yesterday, bro. The watch along. You don't remember that?
No,
You're gonna sit. You're gonna sit here and
I don't know what
lie.
you're talking about.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I didn't hear that.
Must have been a lot of
Oh
sarcasm.
no, it was off camera.
We need a VAR.
Matisse
Oh,
is
it's
an
off
expert.
camera.
It's off camera.
Oh.
He knows when to.
Yeah, he learned from the best.
I learned from the best when you said you was going to win the league off camera and then you denied it on the show.
Whoa.
Yo, man.
Anyway.
Man said, whoa.
Whoa.
As if he didn't say it. That's
I thought
crazy.
we were brothers.
That's
Fuck.
crazy.
The lies. So mad. RSV says, will PGMOL establish a new rule regarding corners because it isn't fair for the goalkeeper to get blocked by players? That's how Arsenal, a block is fine. If someone's standing still, the keeper has to maneuver around him, right? Surely the keeper going through him is a foul on the player that's standing still.
You see the new rule, by the way?
Give and take.
Yeah, they're trying to promote today that if the keeper holds onto the ball for longer than 8 seconds, is it? Or something like that?
Yeah.
They get a corner.
That's crazy. But
Is it?
Get a corner.
Yeah, so, you know.
They've just brought that in now.
Be an Arsenal rule. That
I'm
must
thinking about it.
be an Arsenal rule.
Give us another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You might have got to be eating.
just don't time waste, isn't it?
Didier says, do you need to attack to get corners? Yes. Are corners part of football? Asked DJ. Dark Hearts, you created nothing. GRIZZ chewing chicken in the mic was more entertaining. How many shots on target did you have? And HW says, United were the worst team at the Emirates this season, along with Forest. Leicester, Southampton and Shakhtar offered more threat. Agate, by the way, hilarious. That guy is just there to kick ankles.
He played well, man. So I don't know what you're about, mate.
Rebel says, set pieces are weapons, period. Arsenal deserved the win. They were better, but the game was poor both sides. United have a lot to improve, especially the players. Come on. Babav says, Arteta looked back at his time at Arsenal as a player and fixed each of our weaknesses: corners, set pieces, physicality, wins against the big six, connection with fans, and a winning mentality. That's one of two. I hope 2 or 2 says a major trophy next, but no, we haven't got 2 of 2 in yet. I don't believe from
I
Vibe.
was
So
going to say, I hope he says
Oh,
major trophy somewhere.
it is. Only thing missing is a Premier League trophy. We must. He's not the finished article as a manager, but he's ambitious, honest, and loves the club and will deliver. Come on.
That's a sensible super chat because I was waiting for the final part.
It had to be that. It had to be that. Yeah. Dwayne says, I think Arteta or Jova learned this corner from rugby when they do their lineouts. It's crazy similar. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't watch rugby, but you mean that be when they're throwing it in from the side and there's 2 lines of players or something?
Yeah.
If Ten Hag dropped Ahmad, setting up to defend for 90, bottom half team. Why does everyone we face turn into kids when a ball goes in the air? It's not our fault. United was scared. They're so shit. DJ says, SAEED, we played good. It was dark arts. Biryani recipe, chicken, rice, saffron, and drugs.
That is crazy. I'll give you that one.
Marcus says, hey, SAEED, you played well in the first half, right? I agree, but your well is to stop us. How are you not the Stoke of this game? You aimed at being Stoke, but we did it better. Don't get your logic. I'm trying to work out the word there, but I just couldn't work it out. But I know what you're saying. United fan, says Fortune. SAEED needs to stop moaning about the 19-year-olds in the team. We played a good game and lost on set pieces. When is he going to have patience? I think he's being patient.
What about who? Sorry, 19-year-olds.
That wasn't a good game from them.
Who's talking about that?
Diallo.
Or Garnacho?
Talking about Garnacho.
But I can moan about him. We should be starting. That's all I said.
Rishab says, why are Arsenal fans so insecure about winning? I don't think it's the other way around. Liam says, free Palestine. Big up the panel. Appreciate the streams and the watch-alongs. Up the Chelsea. Big up Liam. And Lee Slim says, Matisse, I heard you say many times expectations change and Chelsea aren't in a title race with the position you're in and the money you spent. I'm going to save this super chat for the Chelsea.
It's just the same questions. I feel like
the
same questions every single time.
Okay.
It's crazy. When are we
going to have to remix it a little bit, man?
You're in that.
Same. Yeah, it's just repetitive. Like we said, talk to me in 2025. It's crazy.
Jeez.
That's the super chats on Arsenal United in. United got Forest at home next. We've got Fulham away, which is, I think, the more difficult task. But I do expect the win first and foremost. Listen, I think Timber, someone did send in a super chat earlier, saying mention Timber, and for sure Timber. I mean, cold. I did say it on the club a few weeks ago, and they said, well, it was a few months ago now. It was early on in the season, and they asked top 10 players of the season so far. I think it was 7 games in, and I put Timber 10th, and a lot of people were shocked by that. And it was probably early, but even since then, he's grown. He's getting better. He's made that right back position his now. And this is coming from someone who said, "Hey, hold your horses with this because Ben White's been cold." Ben White's now out for 2 months, and Timber is doing, dare I say, an even better job in some ways. He's obviously a lot more mobile and a lot more confident technically. But yeah, Timber deserves a special mention. Saliba as well. You know, Saliba's just he's just different class, man. You know, yeah, he's just different class.
What did you think of Yoro's little cameo, man? It's quite good, wasn't it?
Very. Wait, but I can't be bitter and say,
well, yeah, you said you're gonna leave with son. You left with nothing, brother. I forgot about
that. We left with a little nice little cameo.
You left with 30 minutes for Euro.
To let people know, let the Euro. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be a special.
Come on.
Special. I hope he's just not at United. I hope he realizes, this is a piece of pile of shit around there.
Yeah.
He goes to Madrid early, but he's bad boy. He's a bad boy.
Etienne says, "Are we all missing the shove by Timber in consecutive weeks on opposition players to score?" Hardly a shove, more a guide.
It was a little bit of a,
That's
what I'm saying. No, that's what they do. It's one of them. It's good little.
Ghost Nathan says, "Big up Turkish. You cry or you'll cry about set pieces because you can't do it. Call Haaland. They tap in Merchant because your team don't have one. City fans hate Palmer because they let him go. You'll all sound jealous." Big up Nathan. And
Killed us all.
Oh, Lee Slim says, when it was that one's for the Chelsea. Arsenal, Fulham, Arsenal.
Yeah, they're just
like
not
a
listening.
homecoming.
I already know what they're gonna say. It's just they're not listening. It's a shame. But
Don't worry, man. Save it, man.
Yeah,
Save it.
It's fine.
It's like a homecoming. Iwobi, Leno, Emil Smith Rowe, and Reece Nelson, all at Fulham. Did they win today? They won.
They won 3-1, man.
Yeah, that's a
Robinho, man. Did you man see him, bro? He's doing bits.
I saw he scored the first goal, but you told me he scored a couple
goals as well. Yeah,
okay.
2 goals for him.
I think it's going to be a tough test, if I'm honest with you. But I expect to definitely be creating more chances against them than you, because I feel like they're going to go for it a bit more, or are better equipped to go for it a bit more. I think you lot just stopped us and did very little else, whereas I think them with the players they have from our Emil Smith Rowe is going to have a little chip on his shoulder to prove something. Same with Reece.
Reece got injured. Reece pulled up with a hamstring injury, bad luck. 20 minutes from the end. And
he wasn't
going to be able to play anyway.
He's cup tied anyway.
Yeah, not cup tied, but you know that rule.
Loan. Sorry.
Yeah, loan. Yeah.
But that's all. But I just expect us to go win. Listen, Gabriel and Calafiori being that was a big blow. I think Kivior done very well. I think Zinni done okay as well. Didn't really add what we wanted in attack, but that's credit to United.
What day is it, Saturday?
Sunday, 2:00 before the mob watch along.
Damn.
Yeah, I want Gabriel. We need one of them back. I think. I was nervy about not Calafiori, Zinchenko and Kivior, but then I see Dalot didn't start, so I thought, all right, so we should be all right on that side.
Ahmad, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Fulham.
Sorry, just cut you off there. Is it Gabriel one like the concussion rule where he just can't play for a period of time? Is that why he's out, or is it just?
Shall I be honest with you? I don't know, bro. I don't think we used a concussion sub for it. We took him off at half time, so I'm pretty sure he was. No, it wasn't a concussion sub because he was ruled out on the lineup. Like when the lineup came.
Okay.
So it was a late call hidden from you lot or whatever it was in terms of sometimes with most managers. But yeah, regardless of Kivior, I think he's good enough to slot in this. I don't put Kivior in the holding bracket where when Holding used to step in, I used to be like, listen, this could all go fucking the other way, and it used to go the other way a hell of a lot. Kivior's better than that. So if Kivior needs to step in for a few games, I feel confident enough him stepping in. But both of them coming in, Kivior and Zinchenko, I am worried. I can't lie, but we'll see. we'll see. Should get the job done. Let's do predictions. Before we do predictions, let's put up the table. Obviously, we didn't have the update on Monday's show, so it's a double update. The table was looking like this after game week 12, and after game week 14, it's looking like this.
Oh,
damn.
oh,
Yo, big
Nobody's
Steve, man.
messing with me now, mate. No one's messing now.
Oh, it's
oh.
tight, man.
Very tight. Very tight.
What we got here?
Steve had a great week. He had one correct score game week 13, and he had a correct score game week 14. So that's
Fair play, Steve, man.
People listening audio. Saeed's top still 56 points. Steve's just behind on 55. Tobes on 54. I'm on 52. GRIZZ on 51, and Matisse on 50. 6 points separate top from bottom. Let's do predictions. Saeed, top of the league. Fulham, Arsenal.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1. Steve.
Is it at Fulham?
Yeah.
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. Tobes.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1. I'm gonna go 3-1. GRIZZ.
3-0.
3-0. Matisse.
It's been a while since I went last.
You want to copy me?
No.
Ahead of you.
Chris, one time you're off the bottom.
Bro, I'm doing shit, bro. I'm ahead of you, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Let's go with a 2-2.
Oh, 2-2. Well, you want to break free in that title race, don't you?
No, I'm just trying to break free from the top.
No. That's the Fulham Arsenal predictions in. Mont says we did well to nullify them. They only scored 2. I used to pray for times like these. Excuses running faster than Saeed's corners. Peace, we need to talk.
What about what, bro? Why are you always trying to talk to me? For what? Talk about what?
A lot of people want to talk to you recently, Matisse. But don't worry, you'll have time, people. The other segments are coming out. I listen, 9.6K in the building. Let me check how many likes we're on before I ask. 1.4K likes. Can we pass 2,000? Can we get close to 3,000 the first time I ask? Hit the like button, people, if you can. Make sure you're subscribed. We've just hit 72K. Road to 100K is here. Obviously, individual channel in the description below. Steve, Saeed, GRIZZ, Tobes, Matisse, myself. Road to hundreds. Road to 200s for a couple of us as well. So show the individual channel some love, people. Everyone's doing content. So yeah, make sure you show some love. Big up Manscaped as well. It's still got the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals over at Manscaped. So it's still 25% off. Manscaped.com/the big 6. TB620 is the code. Go and show them some love, people. Use that code, follow the link, and the discount will be automatically applied. If you need something, especially lead up to Christmas, you're probably going into the last few days. You can get your orders in and in time for Christmas or New Year's or whatever you're celebrating in the next few weeks, months, birthdays even. So go grab something from Manscaped, people. Show them some love. At 25% off, TB620. Let's move into Man United Forest. Saeed, do you want to say much on it? Or
No, I just think it's gonna be still a tough game, man. Forest. I know they got, obviously Steve will talk about that game, but I still think they're a good team. I'm gonna go with United to win. Damn. I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
2-1. Steve.
Yeah, same. 2-1 United.
2-1. Tobes.
3-1 Man United.
Same. 3-1. GRIZZ.
2-1.
Matisse.
I'll go 2-0 United.
2-0, yeah? Man United Forest done. Cool. Super chat's done on the Arsenal and United game. So we move on to the next. Well, we're on the title race conversation in terms of what we just spoken about. Let's go over to GRIZZ. I think it's only right to come to you first. Drop points in a little while. you know, you kept moving the goalposts. You moved it to Newcastle, Everton away, and finally the goalpost, you've hit it, and you've got that get out of jail card, and you're not going to say the title is yours to lose and all of that stuff. But yeah, 2-2. I mean, 3-3. Sorry, I even forgot the last couple.
Yeah, this picture's mad, isn't it? When you used to think of Newcastle, Liverpool, you think of goals. We played awful in that first half. They bullied us. It was like how we played against City and Madrid. Like they were turbocharged, man. Wow. Like we're talking about sort of the midfield, but Joe Linton, Tonali, and Bruno Guimaraes. The referee gave him a free rein. Like they're allowed to do what they want at St. James Park when that crowd's there. Every first tackle of Liverpool's got a yellow card, by the way, and go check it out. I'm not joking. Every Gravenberch, McAllister, Trent, their first tackle, yellow card.
McAllister's out for Everton, isn't it?
Yeah. And Joe Linton was out there we were talking about rugby earlier on with lineouts. Brother, that guy was playing rugby out there. But here's what it is, they bullied us. And I mean, within the letter of the law. A lot of our players had stinkers on the same day. Gravenberch looked tired, his worst performance, but he's allowed a bad performance, man. Let's grow up about it, man. The guy's still young, learning a new position in a new league, hasn't played for over a year for Bayern Munich. Came and has played every single minute in the league for us. He's due a stinker, and he had a stinker. Kelleher has been amazing for us. You know how much I bigged up Kelleher, but Alisson saves all three. I'm not going to lie. I know people are talking about Isak's bad boy strike, and it was a bad boy strike. But Alisson tips that over, and then obviously he mashes up at the end where he just catches it and you just lump on that ball and game over. But he left it and they scored. But yeah, man, we were awful in the second half, but second half, awful first half, second half, Mohamed Salah just rolled up his sleeves again. It was a one-man show, I'm not gonna lie. Trent and Szoboszlai changed the game when they came on, but it was the Mohamed Salah show. And I don't know if you guys watched that second half performance from him, but he was a crossbar away from scoring a hat-trick in like 20 minutes, like when the pressure was on. He was like a man possessed out there, man. And I don't even know what record he broke this week, but I don't really care about his records because if he takes us to the league title, bro, this guy is just he's special.
He's on a mission, man.
Because no one else played well. I'm not gonna lie, no one else. Gakpo didn't have his good game. McAllister, bits and bobs in the second half. Curtis Jones was all right in the second half, but everyone else was poor. And he just thought, oh, fuck this, man. Are you lot having a laugh? Like, are we going to beat Madrid and then City and then lose to Newcastle? So he pulled us out of the fire. We should have won. He scored the third goal, bad boy finish. And you think to yourself, 89th minute, you need to hold on somehow. But I never felt in control. Remember, I've been talking about control. I'm relaxed this year. I feel relaxed when I'm watching Slots Liverpool. I was not relaxed 1 minute that game because it was just like a basketball match. Bang, bang. Gordon had a wicked game, and you guys already know about Isak. I think he gets into all of our teams, hands down. That's how good he is. Wow. Look at the caliber of teams I'm talking, and he gets into all of our teams. So that's how good he is.
Well, he gets in over Haaland.
You probably put Isak on the left, innit? And then maybe put Haaland through the middle.
Yeah.
He gets into their attack right now, man. Steve will take Isak all day long, man. But yeah, man, we got out of jail card in one way because of the poor performance. But when you take the lead, you must hold on because that would have been a killer for opposition. As well. Yeah.
Because this game, man, how was it when that Salah goal went in? 3-2.
Because this is the game. Because this is one of those games where you think they're going to drop points. At Newcastle, they're going to drop points. At Everton, they might drop points, and of course, at the Big Six. So if we went there and won after being down twice, it would have been a killer. But I think we take the point and we keep it moving.
I think when you were winning, there was a point where you were winning, and Arsenal were still 0-0.
Yeah.
If you saw the look that this guy had when he said, I think we asked the Arsenal question in Turkish, what would you do if Arsenal went 1-0 down right now? And then he said, I'd smash the fucking table or something.
Yeah.
He was He was not happy, bro. He wasn't.
On
happy.
that, we need
It
insurance.
shouldn't have been, because this would have been the game. I said it, and I meant what I said. I said if we pick up 6 points from these next 2 games,
Yeah.
title was ours.
Yeah.
And that's why I knew that's how crucial these 2 games were. Now, Everton is a must win.
Bro, you haven't won there since 2021, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I think you beat them, but I feel like
Are you sure, man?
I'm going to be sure that
two,
like that.
two away games in succession. I don't know. I think we spoke about it before, and
We've had 5 games in 13 days, and look at the caliber of teams we've played in those 5
I
games.
can't lie. That has to be spoken about. The fact that you played Real Madrid and Man City in a week, you could tell like
And then
the energy
Newcastle and
that-
Everton away.
Yeah, no,
four
we
games in
can't
10 days.
excuse this. We
so
can't
this is
excuse that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Liverpool were. I think dropping points was almost inevitable this week because of the fixtures, right? So
It's the last ever derby as well.
Tired.
It's the last ever derby at Goodison Park.
I know,
And they
bro.
just
Well, but
they got into form.
Man City play Man United Main Road, last ever derby at Main Road. We done them 3-1. Sean Goater.
3-1,
We were shit, man. Sean Goater and that. But Everton will be up for it, man.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
People want me to speak on
You
Nunes.
guys don't have license to do rotation. That's a problem for you. Lot.
what happened with Nunes? I didn't watch the game.
People want to speak about Nunes. Yeah, look, I'm done with him personally, innit? Like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't rate him. Would you want me to keep shitting on my own players for? Like, I don't rate him as a footballer, as a good footballer. He's not a good footballer. You're talking about Isaac, and we're talking about who else were we talking about earlier on as a good striker? I can't remember.
Jackson.
Okay.
No, we didn't say that.
We didn't say that, but okay. but do you know what it is? Like, do you know what it is?
Funny.
I feasted on the 2 players that he's taking place in recent times is Bobby Firmino and Diogo Jota, 2 of the most intelligent strikers you're ever likely to see. This guy is a bozo compared to them. He is
A lot of money as well, 85 million.
He is, but Steve, he's not good.
But doesn't he love that ground though? He scored a lot of goals in that ground. What's happening like?
No, he only loved it last year.
Last season, man, he
Or the
came
year
on
before that as well.
Banged in a couple.
No, but it's not the chances, guys. You have to watch him play in terms of his game intelligence. Look, you guys know.
Oh, I know.
We know this already.
We
know.
I don't
Oh, we know. Don't worry about that. We know.
We've been saying this
I
for the
remember.
past
I
season.
remember me and Tobi specifically saying that
Said it in
table
the first season.
biased analysis from last season when we were watching him stink. I know, not you,
the
Grizz.
last season.
We were
Matisse was
watching
the
him
first
stink
season.
up the joint,
First
and because he
season.
was getting assists and they were adding the GA together, and he was being the chaos
Who was
boy.
gassing up,
Everybody
though?
was like,
was it
"Oh,
Alex?
he's great." You know, he just
You can
Alex
tell he was a Jurgen Klopp type player. Jurgen Klopp loves that kind of high energy madness, right? Slot wants so much more from his strikers. And this guy, in my opinion, and Liverpool fans, look, it's split in it. Like you got a lot of cult that love Nunes, like Nunes every time he shits on the ball, even. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I get it. No, but I get it, right? He's got a lot of support. And I will always support anyone who wears the Liverpool top.
when they step on the football pitch,
But you don't have to rate every Liverpool player.
No, you don't. You don't.
You know what I mean? We don't rate all our players at our clubs. I don't rate him, man. People trying to force this agenda. Oh, man, why are you not giving him a chance? He's getting well. I don't rate him. I never rated him. I just said as long as he's effective and he's part of a winning team. And, you know, he's part of a winning team, but he's not effective right now. The way we're playing is totally different now from how Klopp played him. And Klopp wanted shots, play on the last line, everything. This guy don't like shots. He's like Pep. He don't like taking shots like Slot. He wants to keep the ball. And we know Nunes used to love fucking striking the ball from every angle possible when he's not allowed to do that. And there's nothing else to his game. When you have to move like even that chart, I don't know if you lot saw it, Gakpo squared it. Every striker worth anything gets on the end of that and taps it home.
Yeah.
Every striker you can name. He didn't read it. And it was too late.
But you know what? One person who does read it is that Mo Salah, man. Listen, that guy, brother.
We just
running
repeat
out of, like,
ourselves every
We just
week.
did that. We literally just did this.
We just repeating ourselves every week with Salah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about the goals. That goal, was it the goal where the instinctive finish, man, where he just turned and just
Second one.
Yeah, second one, bro. Yeah. And the audacity, and I don't know the ins and outs, but the fact that you lot are still dragging this deal when you know, like, Next year, he's still gonna bag goals. Like this brother is just a machine, bro. And the fact that you lot are haggling over the deal, I don't know obviously what the ins and outs are, but bro, you have to pay him what he wants, bro. This brother is inevitable. He's your best forward. He's just a guy, bro, and he's a machine. So I don't know.
Bruv, he's on mad stats. I don't know if you lot know, because every stat that you read, every record that you read is like only Mo Salah has more. And then like Saka or Martinelli or Palmer, they talk about everything. They said only Mo Salah. There's always only Mo Salah ahead of them. And now I think he's got. I'm just saying.
That's not.
I mean, FSG, man.
Look,
I pray FSG fumbled the bag. I pray.
They can't. They'll be finished.
Yo, man, please.
They'll be finished if they fumble this back. They'll be finished.
How much does he want?
Bro,
nobody really knows what he wants, but he's on. Look, he's on circa after because he's on mad bonuses, and this is what he loves it, because he's on 350 fixed. But with his bonuses, he ends up taking home 500 every week.
Oh my God!
Because that's what he is.
That man scores every week. So he's taking home money.
That's what he does, isn't it?
The thing is, though, what's Haaland done? Like when he gets all his bonuses, Steve, it matters what.
Don't forget with Haaland, like the guy's on a goal bonus, yeah, and the goals, 50 odd goals in that first season. Can you imagine the bonus?
Yeah,
this is what people don't talk about, right? When City won the treble, a lot of them guys were on Champions League bonus, FA Cup bonus, league bonus, trophy bonus. So City's bonus scheme must be crazy. Like a lot of these players, don't forget when we say a player's on 500 grand a week, they're on 50% tax as well. They're on super tax, aren't they? So they ain't taking 500 grand a week home. It's taking 2.5. But then the bonus thing, and then they have image rights that are on a company in the Cayman Islands and stuff like that, so they don't have to pay tax and all that stuff. And it's all mental, mate. But Mo Salah's got to be, they've got to pay him, because it'd be so disheartening for the Liverpool fans to have a great season under Slot and then get kicked in the teeth if he left over dough. Because to be honest, they've let it drag too long now. I get it. There's probably people on FSG who have been worried about an age, but with a player like Salah, you forget the birth certificate. You can't look at the birth certificate. You got to look at the stats on the pitch. It's not like he's going to drop off anytime soon. He's thriving.
He takes care of himself as well. That's the thing. That's
what I'm saying. I mean, you look at Virgil, he had that bad injury, so I can understand why they're thinking, okay, maybe we'll see how he goes, because we don't know. But Trent's a young lad come through the ranks. That should have been tied down, nailed, never got to this situation. And then Mo, even just looking at what he's done for Liverpool, even if you're just going off sentiment as well and giving him a new contract, but now it's gone to the ball's in the player's court now.
You know what? I was just going to say that.
Saudi Arabia we're talking about. Wow.
They've got FSG over absolute barrel, all three of them.
Yeah,
and all
100%.
three of them are playing it off each other. They're all playing it off each other. Trent saying, yo, I'm the future captain. I'm the local star boy. Are you mad? I want this. Salah saying, I'm the king.
Yeah.
And Virgil saying, I'm the captain.
I'm the fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right. So they got so FSG are like all that money they saved,
struggling.
all that money they saved not buying players, blah 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 blah.
But now they have to realize,
it's not balancing out.
If you could keep one of them, who would it be?
It's obvious who he's gonna keep. Come on,
He's gonna keep Salah.
If I could keep one or sell, or if I have to sell one.
No. If you could, if it's just one that stays, because they've all got a right to say, give me this, and the bag's gonna be big individually for each one. But if you can only keep one, who would it be?
I think it's. Can I cheat and say
one?
One.
Can I sell one?
Keep one.
No, you can't sell none. They're leaving for free.
No, keep one. You have to keep one, brother. Keep one.
It's Salah. It's obviously Salah.
It's got to be Salah. No, but Virgil runs it very close, people. Virgil runs it very close, but it has to be Salah. Like I'm hoping a centre back you can buy a world class, not Virgil levels, but
Bastoni or someone.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But Salah,
the way you just described it, bro, they are playing you, man, crazy, like.
Mad, isn't it?
Because you can't even argue with them. If Salah says
he's the king, with any of that?
He's the king. Van Dijk says he's the captain, the best centre back on the planet. He didn't lie either. And then you got Trent, who's literally future captain, and Ala Madrid, and
Yeah.
bro, it's peak, you know.
You know Matisse, yeah.
all
You know
leave.
Matisse, yeah. That them
Yeah.
three have got a group chat. Van Dijk,
Facts.
Salah, and Trent, and they're saying, "What are you putting there?" He said, "Well, I've asked for 450 grand a week."
Bro, this is what I'm saying.
And then, yeah, well, I'm going to ask for that, so you ask for that, and it'd be like Gaza asking Spurs for a sunbed for his mum.
Like,
The thing is,
for 2 seconds they're not talking, you'd be deluded to think they're not discussing it amongst themselves.
The thing is, though, go on. No, I'm saying, what if they don't win the league, yeah, and they finish trophyless this season, and they all leave?
I think
No, man, we have to
Bro
deep
just
it,
dropped
man.
a bomb and said, "Yo,
We have to
what if
deep it,
Liverpool just get
we have
just
to deep it, though.
diminished?"
What
if Liverpool
they go
fold the club?
trophyless?
Hey,
And then they all
Kids
leave.
crying in Liverpool the way you just dropped that. Then that was like a
That's
movie
wild.
No,
Like a movie,
Wow, that
though.
was ruthless.
Possibility, though.
trailer.
But
That's
you know
like
what?
a trailer
This
for a
video.
movie. man.
Come back to this video.
Imagine the boost or momentum, like for not just Liverpool but rivals as well. Like because everyone's expecting at least one to leave, right? All of you lot are thinking, yeah, one's gone, minimum one's gone. Some may think all three are gone, like SAEED, and some may think like two's gone. But imagine as rivals as well. So forget the boost that Liverpool fans will get, but imagine the rivals like, yo, all three, bang, signed, sealed, and delivered. Like the momentum, like you know when you're going for a title charge and you need something to go.
yeah.
So FSG, in my opinion, are banking on this because we know they're not going to make any signings, even though we need a fucking midfielder. Gravenberch looks tired. We got centre back. We got no fullback cover. We got 5 defenders for 4 positions all during December. But they're not going to buy anyone. We know how they're going to spin it. They're going to spin it with like 3 contract renewals, happy days. And a lot of fans will buy into it and be sort of, oh, FSG, yeah, smashed it. But realistically, like all of you lot have said, this should have been done earlier and we should still be investing in players. But that's how we run.
I don't want peace. I want problems.
And you
You know
got
what I was thinking the other day, like, if this was 10 years ago, big 6 clubs would be smelling this situation and saying, yo, can we have Van Dijk at Chelsea?
No.
Can we have Salah at Man United or Arsenal? Can we have, maybe not Man United and Liverpool?
No, not Man United. not Man
Very
United.
few deals done there, but Man City then,
Yeah.
But
Can you
these
imagine
days-
Trent at City under Pep?
Bro, this is what I'm
Like,
saying.
I know
Pep,
Pep-
replace
Pep-
Walker. Why
I know
are
Pep would
City
say-
not talking to him and say, yo, come?
They might be, man. They might be.
But the thing is, right? The only thing FSG have got in their favor, not favor, but they know this, right? Virgil and Mo have played their card and said, we don't want to go anywhere else. We want to stay here. So I think they're a little bit messed up when they said that. Of course, Trent is playing Madrid off. Yeah. His brother's going mad about how they're paying him 40 million on signing on fee and, plus wages. They're not giving the wages what Trent is asking Liverpool for, by the way. Madrid ain't about giving Mbappe wages and that. They've got loads of issues at their club as well that they're trying to deal with. So they're not giving Trent name your price, but they're giving a little signing on fee, which is the buffer. But Virgil and Mo don't want to go anywhere. And I think FSG know that. So they're just biding their
Can
time.
Virgil not change his mind?
Nah, Virgil don't want to go nowhere.
Even
I know you
Adam-
want to.
Adam
You're
Madrid?
forcing it. Nah,
Virgil wants to be better than Carragher.
Virgil wants to. Virgil and Slot are like best buddies, man. He's changed his, whole mood and everything. As I said to you guys weeks ago, I think all 3 sign. I'm probably the only one left in the world that thinks that, but there will be a GRIZZ bomber.
No, but you know what? If that pulls off here, we'll give you your credit.
Massive.
All 3 will sign.
Who do you like? If Salah was to go, I mean, and he stays in Europe, who do you think he's best fit for? I mean, I know Real are having a crazy time right now.
PSG, innit, really?
You should go PSG.
Yeah.
Not looking at Real.
League,
Barca?
it's a
Again, I'm not like PSG. I don't know.
finished,
Man.
though. It's finished. Finished club. Finished league.
Finished.
Stinks, man. That PSG tried it. The Neymar, the Mbappe, all that. They couldn't get there. They didn't get over the line in the Champions League, and now that's not a project that it would excite someone like Mo Salah. You know what I mean? I can see if he's going to go Saudi Arabia, he's got to for the dough. You're the face of the new Saudi league. This is what we're going to pay you. Ronaldo fading away a bit. It's going to be a Mo Salah, Kevin De Bruyne, Saudi Arabia tear up, man.
Maybe he comes back home.
He's too good though, man, right now to go. I think he's still got a couple. Like I would.
He's laughed it off. You know what they've asked him?
Liverpool, what else has he got to do there now?
Yeah, he does that. Yeah. I get that.
No, but they asked him about Saudi, and without laughing it off, he laughed it off. Like he said, "Come on, like
It's too good for that,
what he said was like, "Are you trying to send me to Saudi? Like, look at me." He's funny like that, you know. He's very arrogant, like by showing, like he says it in a funny way, like FBO, like, "Come on, man."
Bro, if one of them sheikh turns up with a briefcase, he's going to Saudi. Simple as that. Right, you know what I mean? Puts it on the table, opens it up, and says, "This, check this out." His missus is off. They're all going, man.
He did the world.
Sorry, go on, Turkish.
No, go on. You go on. What are you gonna say?
I don't know if you man be watching the Netflix Saudi thing, man. Them man are living the life, man. Have you man watching it, bro? Nah. It's on Netflix, the Saudi Pro League.
Okay.
And bro, man are getting watches and that. Man are getting everything. That it's nuts, bro.
I've not heard.
There's a new owner. There's a new owner of, I think the name is it San Diego. There's an MLS team who's been taken over by a mad billionaire Egyptian, and he has made an offer to Salah and Liverpool to try and get him over there, but Salah said no, thank you, but no, thank you. But he's a multi-billionaire Chelsea fan, Egyptian. I think it's San Diego. I'm not sure. Someone Google it. He's taken over there, but he doesn't want to go there. He doesn't want to go there, man. And I don't think he'll go to any other European team. I don't think who's going to pay him that kind of dough in world football right now.
Why don't we go around the panel now and just say, who do you think stays out of them three? I'll go first, yeah. I'll go first. I think Van Dijk signs, Salah and Trent are gone.
I agree.
So I'm with you. Same.
I agree.
Yeah. I agree as well.
One out of three. Yeah.
Listen, I've been saying Al Madrid for Trent, so don't even ask me about Trent. Trent's gone.
Trent destined, bro. He's destined.
He's learning Spanish right now on an app.
I can already envisage the goodbye video and
yeah.
Like you can see it in it.
That crossfield pass to Mbappe, that's gonna unlock Mbappe next season.
Answer the question, man. Stop manifesting.
I'm gonna get his shirt as well, 66 when he signs. Yeah, I agree. Salah, I don't know, man. It looks awkward the way he did that interview outside Anfield or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm gonna say the same. Yeah, but I do think there's a chance Salah stays. It's 50-50. Van Dijk definitely stays.
TOBS?
The maddest thing is, it's the fact that when Salah was doing it,
I already said
Van Dijk came over to basically hear what Salah's saying, man. I found that hilarious, man. So they are definitely doing what Steve says. They're in the group chats and that chatting, What are you saying there on this interview? You man giving any little disclosure information?
Yeah, I've got a meeting Friday. What did he say? Oh, well, I said I wanted this, so you go in on Tuesday. Make sure you say the same. Isn't it? That's what they're doing, man. We don't be doing the same. It's all like Turkish. When Turkish was trying to sort the payout for the Big Six, we all had a group chat, and we all boxed off.
Don't worry. I knew.
I'll put it straight. We're gonna do
Gunner in the camp. I knew.
I'm still waiting for my Rolex. I still haven't got my Rolex off him.
Yeah, nice last night with the chicken.
Put it straight. We're gonna have exclusive content on the Big Six channel when GRIZZ Bomber all three signing. I'm gonna announce it on this channel.
And if they don't all sign, what happens? You do another forfeit,
bro.
That's normal, isn't it?
No. There's got to be repercussions. If no
whatever. That's normal, whatever.
You retire by that anyway, so
he's not going to retire.
He's never retired. Come on.
No. After that one, you must retire.
No, he won't.
No, he's not going to retire.
Yeah, you're right. You're not. Stop. Grizz right.
What happens is if he gets a big bomber wrong. If he gets a big bomber wrong, he goes back to like Curtis Jones is back in training, the little ones. Like he gives us the little ones, and then he just builds it, and then once he's built up enough cred, goes back to the big bombers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Naughty.
Timbercast ankle injury.
Let's get the super chats in and then predictions. Big up Robert. He says in February I come on and said Chelsea will be in a better position than Liverpool in 3 to 5 years, and you all called me deluded. FSG was never gonna do, brother. You said it in February, bro. That was what is that? 7 months ago. You said 3 to 5 years. You're not coming here vindicated.
In February you said it, and we're on top, my brother, and top of the Champions League. So you're still fucking wrong.
Yeah, you got to wait at least 2.5 more years, Robert, man, and then
Robert, man, it's diluted, not diluted. Diluted is Toby's Five Alive drink. That is it.
You call
No,
me diluted.
Stop reminding him, man, because he's upset.
That's the howler, my Robert.
Yanis says if Kane and Lewandowski still score at their age, why not Salah? He makes the eighth most behind Lewandowski, Kevin De Bruyne, Kane, Alaba, Haaland, and Vlahovic. Yeah, I still think he's equipped for the top level. Delhi says, I don't know if you've clocked, but SAEED low-key being lazy in Liverpool in this stream. I think he secretly wants Liverpool to win the league over Arsenal.
Yeah, man.
Wait, hold on. Who is it? Liverpool.
Over my
Arsenal?
dead body.
No
Which
chance.
one though? Choose one.
Brother, are you mad?
He's always said Arsenal, isn't he?
I've already said Arsenal for 3 years, bro. I've been on this show waiting for Arsenal to win the league.
They hate you though, man.
Bro, I don't, bro.
Yeah, but you lot hate you lot.
One Arsenal fan that I know.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah. I hear that.
And that is Premsy. Shout out to Premsy.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I hear that.
Adaj says we can say, quote, who's going to pay him that much, but if you consider the quality of the player, other clubs can adjust in ways FSG are unwilling to. We need 2 free.
We need 2 out of 3.
Yeah. 2 out of 3. Yeah, sorry. I thought there was going to be another one, but yeah, let's do the predictions now for Everton, Liverpool, SAEED.
You know what, man? I'm gonna go for this one. 2-1 Everton.
Ooh.
We're having it, man. We're having it. I'm going for this one.
Title race back on. Title race is on, bro. I
Bro,
told you
I'm
that.
going
It's not
for it.
over. Nothing's over.
Listen,
I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 TOBS.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
2-1. I'm going 3-1 Liverpool. GRIZZ.
2-0 Liverpool.
2-0. Matisse.
I'll go 1-0 Liverpool.
1-0. Okay, so Saeed's the only one that's gone for it. Everyone else has gone for Liverpool wins as expected. So we'll see how that one turns out. This one, is it on? Yeah, Suj says, GRIZZ, it's Mohammed Mansour who owns San Diego, but his side business in technology, which could be interesting for Salah's wife, who's also in biotechnology.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Such done some research there. Yeah, but that's the man. He's mad. He wants Salah at all costs. He said, name your price, your wages, everything. But Salah said, no, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Come on, Suj. Hope you're well as well, Suj, man. Hope you're good, my brother. Family
Bro,
as
did
well.
you see anyone see that documentary on Sky before about the guy who owns Forest?
Yeah, he owns the Olympiacos too.
Olympiacos and that, yeah. Well, his dad sent him to boarding school in England in the 80s, and Forest was the best team in England at the time. So he loved Forest. So he bought him. It was like fucking wild, man. Like I was watching it, it's just mad. But if you haven't been to Olympiacos, they love him there, man. They love him there.
That's where Edu went, isn't it?
Yeah, they think he's trying to get Edu because they're trying to buy Vasco. He's trying to buy Vasco da Gama, he said, because he wants to get Brazilian players into Vasco and then feed them through into Forest.
But you know what, Steve? They don't love him at the moment because they're thinking he's bloody spending all his money on Forest.
On Forest, yeah.
So Olympiacos fans have got the hump with him because they thought he's his only baby, his only baby. But now he's spent, because we know how much he's spent on Forest. He's bought, how many players have they bought? So they've got the hump with him. But he's mad. He's a proper man.
He does look, someone put in the chat, guy's a gangster. He does look like a gangster. You could just roll him out into like the Sopranos or somewhere. He just look the fucking part, man.
He's the one who fucking said the referee or something. Didn't he do that statement?
Oh, yeah, he hates VAR and all that. He was saying, but it was a mad watch. That it was good.
I was gonna move on to the big one, but since we've discussed, you know, that the title race, as people will call it, and since someone still doesn't want to claim it,
look at his face there. He was like, "Yo, relief."
let me do this super chat from Hamza. If De Bruyne drags City to retain the title once again, he's the Prem GOAT, snatching Henry's chains. Whether you like it or you don't like it, he will become number one. I only got that super chat in not because he's talking sense, he's talking absolute bollocks, but because Man City have bounced back 3-0 winners at home Steve, back to winning ways. Yeah, I mean, how you, as much as the losses and the form was new to you, so is this kind of bounce back win because you haven't bounced back from this sort of form before. So, how do you feel? Do you feel like it's just the opposition and you're at home, or do you think that something has maybe been tweaked or changed, or
no, it's not new. It's just that it was the manner of the way it was falling apart. It's all come at once, you know what I mean? But we still lost games before. But we've got players back now, and I feel like, I know it's mad, but I feel like Pep might have just needed that a little bit. I think he's just to drop a little bit of the arrogance and the stubbornness of himself. Like, we've been calling for Jack Grealish to play in the 10. Tobi's been screaming about this Jack Grealish this, Jack Grealish this. Well, he mentioned it the other day. He might play Grealish in the middle. He played him in the middle, and he was unbelievable. You should have seen it. He was defending in our own box. He was breaking. He was driving with the ball. He was going left. He was shooting, and he looked totally different. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne's got fitter. He played. It was just listen. It was all about 3 points. We still conceded chances. He's done a couple of little tweaks. Ortega in net for Edison, which is just a change. You know what happens if you're losing? You need to change things to freshen it up. And we did all right. We ended the run. We beat Forest 3-0. It was good to see Jack out there with a smile on his face. He looked like he was enjoying it. We've picked up more injuries again. Nathan Ake was gone. He was playing really well. He looked like he's going to be out for a bit. Akanji came off at half time, and De Bruyne had to be took off. He went down, just saying he was feeling it. But it was just job as normal. You know what I mean? Manchester City of old, decent performance, clean sheet. So we're not reinventing the wheel. We've just got to keep going now and build on it. Like you say, we've got Palace this weekend away. Not my favourite place to go, but we look okay. So we just got to keep going. Jeremy Doku again was dangerous. He scored a good goal. You know what I mean? It was different. Haaland was coming deep last night, dropping into midfield, laying the ball off, and we broke at one point. Jeremy broke, and Haaland made a mad run through the middle, and everyone's screaming for Haaland, and the Forest defence just literally followed Haaland and left it wide open. And Doku cut through and scored. But it was good to see. So, listen, we're not saying we're back and this, that, and the other. We're far from back. But we've got a team ready to try and pick up results and keep going. So, listen, we'll see. January can't come quick enough, though. We know what we need to do. Yeah,
and you got Palace away on the weekend as well. Palace haven't been great. But, yeah, usually... Have they thrown a couple of results up against you in the past couple of years? They haven't.
They have.
It was at the Etihad a few times, but we beat them there last season. De Bruyne killed them, but it's just Palace, man. It's just that it's a tight, awkward ground. Palace are always a threat there for us for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't like. I'm going, but I just don't like the place. It's one of them places like fucking Middlesbrough and places like that.
Middle of nowhere. Hey, one man. Remember that one?
Yeah, I was there, man. It's just one of them things. But Palace, look, they're struggling, and they're one who could probably think, you know what, we'll have a go at City here. So it was good to keep a clean sheet. Ruben Diaz coming back's been massive. Getting, like I say, Jack in the middle the other day was decent. But don't get it wrong, right? Against a good side, you can't play Jack Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne, and Gundogan behind, because last night Forest broke on us a few times, and Gundogan he was clever last night. He made a few tactical fouls like Fernandinho used to do, stop the break. And the difference with Ortega and Edison is Ortega 1v1 is fucking unreal. He stays tall till the final second. Chris Wood went through one-on-one, and you could see Chris Wood's waiting for the keeper to commit to see where he's putting it. Literally, Ortega just stood squares if to say, I'm waiting to the left.
Hard driving, you know, that Chris Wood, man.
Mo Salah weekend against Liverpool, he went through one-on-one and it was offside and he shot low and Ortega saved it. Then when he went through one-on-one again, if you look, Ortega stays till the last minute. He has to curl it top corner over the bar. So I think he's not as good with his feet as Edison, but as an all-round goalkeeper and shot stopper, I think Ortega's a different level. So
Right.
I feel like the
I
last
said
thing he
exact
should
same.
I
I
feel
said
like the
exact
last
same.
thing he should try is Nunes at 6. I don't know why he hasn't tried to mold him into like a 6. He's quite
Because
physical.
he can't pass.
I know he can't pass, but bro, like when you're getting transition, the amount of times Man City are getting transition over the last few weeks, you've got to start getting someone in there that's physical to stop that. Try
I
and
agree
mold
with
him
that.
like a Gravenberch or a Joe Linton and just say, right, just keep it simple, right? We're not even going to play through you. We might bypass you, play through the lines, but just get someone in there to do something because Gundogan can't keep playing these games. They're going to play Gundogan like 60 games the way they're going. They got the Club World Cup.
If you've got Rodri stood behind a Kevin De Bruyne and Grealish in the middle, that's dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Because they can do what they want then, because they know Rodri's going to break it up or make it awkward. Ilkay was like he was running in treacle, and he just thought, you know what? He had hold of Morgan Gibbs' white shirt, and he basically ripped it off his back because he was gone. But listen, Forest was okay. They huffed and puffed a little bit, and they are dangerous. Alanga's got a lot of pace and that. You got to watch him, but I think Forest can only play one way, and I think some teams will fall into that trap and get caught. Other teams that are clever won't. So, but with City, Pep, it's good to see him changing it a little bit and just doing something a little bit different, and maybe listening to other people's ideas, like you say, and like to put Grealish there after like 3 or 4 years, and to see the way he played. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. He looked like he was a kid in the playground. He was all over the place, but. Phil Foden again's turned up ill. He's ill again. Something wrong with him. We don't know. But yeah, listen, we're far from back, but we're just winning. We just got to win. Just keep going. Keep going. Not bothered. We're out of it. You guys get on with your title. We're here. We're just starting our ship out at the minute. It's been a bit of a storm. It's wrecked the gaff. We're fixing it up. We're painting it back up, and we're boarding up the windows, and we're getting ready to go again.
No, I agree. Like I agree with you. I think you said it on my channel as well. Like, when you get Akanji out injured and you get Ake out again, and it's like De Bruyne went down, it's not necessarily City are going to go on a run now. I don't think anyway. Not until they sort that 6th position. If they're going to play Gundogan every single game, he's going to be burnt very soon. So wouldn't be surprised if he picked up a knock.
Listen, I'm just realistic because I can't see us putting like a 10-game run. I just feel like with what's going on there, somebody's going to. We're not quite there yet, and that's just it is what it is. But like I say, if Liverpool start dropping a few and Arsenal drop a few, or Chelsea and they start fighting away, and we're there or thereabouts, then whatever. You're never going to write it off till it's mathematical. But at the minute, looking at my team, being open and honest, I think we'll have a decent season. But I just don't think we've got that run in us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the run we've seen so many times lead to titles. Mancunian Way says Mancunian Way and all Blues unite behind Big Steve. Blues forever.
Big up, Martin, man. Big up.
Come on. And JC Florida says can't wait to see City versus Arsenal in New York City for a Premier League match in 4 years.
Yeah, well,
could be. I wouldn't dismiss it. All right, cool predictions. SAEED, Palace, Man City.
I'm gonna go with Man City to win 3-1.
Steve.
I'm gonna go 2-0 City.
2-0 Tobs.
Who do you have back? Do you have like John Stones back? Actually, no.
No.
He's probably
I've heard a whisper last night. I've heard a whisper last night. Stones is out for a long time.
Advantage Man City.
You're nah, that's nasty.
Sorry, that's nasty.
That's nasty, man.
Nasty work. It's nasty.
we ain't not talking yet, bro. Be careful.
No, we're gonna. I'm sure we're gonna speak on Spurs next. I think this game is gonna end. I said 2-1 too many times. I'm gonna go for 2-0.
2-0 as well. So Palace. Okay, 2-0. I'm gonna go for 2-2.
Jeez.
Will be GRIZZ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 City.
Matisse.
Actually, can I change my score?
No,
what kind of silly question is that?
I just realized Akanji, Ake, and Stones all injured.
Man thought this was his debut. Yeah, they ain't got no defense, bro. I'm gonna go City. I'm gonna
City,
go.
bro. What, Kanji, Stones, and Ake all out?
Yeah, can't lie, man. Can we do
literally
that
just been
again?
saying
Can we
they got
read back?
injured.
Yeah.
Matisse,
man,
prediction.
Again.
Sorry,
Anyway,
sorry.
I'm gonna go with a
Yeah, I forgot, man.
2-2 as well. I like 2-2.
Okay,
Ah, man.
cool. All predictions in. I thought Grizz was
Kyle Walker right back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Josko Gvardiol, Ruben Diaz centre half. Rico Lewis left back.
the centre back pairings solid, but yeah, they're just not used to each other much, innit? But that's
Walker.
division.
Yeah, the centre back.
Eze's
I
back
feel
as
like
well.
they can deal. They can deal with Arteta.
He's all
Palace
right.
got the deadest attack, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
Eze's back, you know.
Eddie Nketiah off the bench,
They've
man.
been shit this season, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
bro.
I
yeah,
didn't
but
get it.
No, he was
Getting
right, though,
baby
the
minutes.
last game, I
Getting
think.
baby minutes over there, man.
When's the last time you heard your defense is in trouble when Eddie's in the
Oh, shit. Get out of there, man.
It's awful. But to be fair, they're playing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
man.
and shit, man. It's weird.
Cool. Let's move to the big one coming up this weekend. The mob watch along Tottenham versus Chelsea off the back of Chelsea smoking Southampton. It was right.
Come on.
We're starting with that, not Tottenham getting.
No. Just listen to the Chelsea smoking Southampton. Spurs slipping up yet again away to Bournemouth. Literally just an hour and a bit ago. So since you want to just lurk in the shadows for now, Tottenham, let's you're the home team.
I don't want him to get tired. It's my thing.
No lurking in the shadows. We're just not a good side. I don't know how many times I have to say it. They're just not good. We got a bunch of inconsistent players. Go on.
You should have got smoked. I can't believe they didn't.
Yeah, the 1-0 flattered us. I think that's the highest XG like Bournemouth have ever generated in a Premier League game. That's the highest amount of attempts they've generated in a Premier League game. And when you look at some of the caliber of opponents that Bournemouth have played, I mean, they've played Sheffield United, they've played Burnley, they've played a heap of shit teams, bro. And for
But they
them
haven't
to
played Tottenham.
I mean, they did play us today, so.
Oh yeah, you fucking handed me cherries on the watch along, you little. Oh, okay, you want cherries on something? Yeah?
If it's cherry flavored, Five Alive, then yeah, I'll take some of that. Yeah.
Cherry.
Oh, Saeed's ready.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
So, yeah, we're just not a good side, man. It all. Honestly, I say the same thing every single time we lose. And to be honest, I say when we win, we had these arguments as well. Like this squad is just not built to do anything serious, man. It's got some nice players, some young players. Yeah, some that occasionally get you off your feet. But fundamentally, it's just a team they're just not built to go anywhere. Like they're not. It may seem like it, but they're not. They're not. When you got a ownership that thinks strengthening the manager is giving him a fucking one striker and 3 kids and Timo Werner and says, yeah, have it that. Just take on the season with that. What kind of attitude is that? Does that look that? Does that sound like someone who's actually serious about wanting the team that they own to be good? So when we speak about Spurs, you have to start from the top. The top is shit, bro. It's rubbish. The ownership is shit. Don't care how much money they make. They are shit when it comes to building a team that can actually compete. And we hear, oh, Spurs spend so much money. Spurs spend so much money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the money they're spending is relative to the money they're making. And the money that they spend, they allocate on players that don't elevate Tottenham consistently. They don't. They don't. Who's playing that music? Who's that? Is that you, Saeed? Yeah. Okay,
So,
fair enough. Fair enough. But you know what? So that is the biggest problem, and that's why it's convenient that fraud. It's convenient that fraud has turned his camera off now, right? Because this is the same owner that he consistently tells us, oh, he's done wonders for Spurs, this, that, and the third. And yeah, he might have off the pitch, absolutely. But on the pitch, this is a team that's not going anywhere. Like they're just not built to do anything serious. But it's not just the ownership. No one can tell me that this squad wasn't capable of coming to Bournemouth and doing something. But the manager, honestly, again, at this point, I don't even know anymore why I want him to stay. I don't even know anymore because the form is just the
Ooh,
Got
away
a lot of
form.
abuse tonight, man. He got a lot of
No,
abuse.
no,
off
no,
the
no.
away.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
So
what I want to ask Tobes. Like, would a Chelsea defeat be the final straw for you in terms of Ange?
I mean, Spurs, we've lost to Chelsea at home in like what
No, but the way
twice.
you're going on
on
now,
the back.
Toby's-
But he means on the back of that, and on the back of like the
Yeah,
way. you've-
listen, don't get me wrong. Like, if he loses 3 straight in the Prem, right? Of course, alarm bells are going to be ringing because that will be what I think we're on 6 defeats now. That will be 7 defeats
Yeah.
in. Yeah, if he loses, I'll be real. If he loses,
Ange out.
yeah, I can't defend this shit anymore. Honestly,
Sorry,
if he
Ange
loses, yeah, if he loses, I actually, I don't even want to say Ange out. I want to say this: if he loses, it doesn't even matter what I think. I think if he loses this game, now Daniel Levy's gonna be looking at you, and he's gonna be like 7 losses in 14, 13, whatever it is, bro.
Wow.
Something's got to give. I was looking at our stats today. Yeah, I was looking at our stats today. Where was it? It said since that Chelsea defeat, we've won 18, drawn, I can't remember how many, lost 18, scored 70 something, conceded like 60. It's honestly mid-table form, man. It really, really is bad. And it's not just him. Players there, they need to hang their heads in shame. Solanke today, he did his best Richarlison impression. He was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. 65 million for that. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Honestly, if that's what 65 million gets you, I don't want any of that. Yeah. Fuck right off. And I'm not even saying. I'm not even saying this to say, oh yeah, I want him gone or anything. I'm saying I expect better. Like we spent 65 million for you to not give us Richarlison-esque performances. Sorry.
Whoa. Can we
how
take a
dare
moment?
you?
Hold on a second.
No.
On the
it's
Man
the truth,
City
it's the
watch
truth.
along, when the game was done, this is why I want Ange to stay. This is why. Do you see what this manager's capable of? Everybody needs to believe. Oh my God, Solanke knitting up the play. Look at this guy. He's a good player. Now, me and SAEED have been accused of flip-flopping in the past, but this is incredible. Don't think you're just gonna.
This is
Why is this
incredible.
Listen. You
Why
are
is
not
this
just gonna
flip-flopping? I don't want
intelligently
Ange
scam your way out of this. You are saying some crazy things, bro.
I don't
You're
want
not
Crazy.
just gonna pass it off. You're saying some big shit right now. You're
not saying
talking
anything.
a lot of big
I'm not
words are
saying
coming out
anything.
your mouth.
Personal.
And you need to be
Bro,
held
This is
accountable.
personal, man.
Because it was a
Are
couple
you gonna
of
let me
weeks ago,
finish?
You
Are
were
you gonna
doing
let
a
me
madness
finish?
with this manager, and now you're
Are you
saying,
gonna let me
I don't
finish?
even want to speak on the weekend. I don't even want to say anything.
Are you
Revelation.
gonna let me finish?
What?
Are you gonna let me finish?
Revelations.
Where
Are you
do
gonna let me
go
finish?
there, bro?
Are you gonna let me finish? Yeah.
Go on.
So with Ange, you lot are so desperate for me to say, "Oh, I want him gone. I want him gone." I've just said to SAEED, I've clarified. If he loses this game, it doesn't matter what I think. Eyes are gonna be on him.
We're not asking that though.
But please, GRIZZ.
We're asking what you think.
What are you?
What
It's a big
you think, brother?
Everyone gets the
Okay, let me.
Are you going to say Ange out if you lose to Chelsea? Please.
No, I won't. No, I won't. I won't.
Oh,
I
you
actually won't.
bottled it, man.
I won't. I won't. I won't. I won't.
All that
I won't. That's
effort.
what you definitely want me to do. I won't. But on the Solanke point, on the Solanke point, can I clarify? Right, I'm not criticizing his season. I'm saying the last couple of games, what I've seen from him since that Man City game, I've not liked. The performances are not good. They're not what I expect of a 65 million pound striker. You've been bought in to score. You're not scoring to the rate I want. But okay, fine. Even when you're not scoring, to your point, Matisse, Man City, all the other things, linking play, like pressing from the front, making the right decision in the final third, getting assists, this, that, and the third. That's what I expect. I don't expect performances like today. Today, he was genuinely like Richarlison. He was. And that's the biggest indictment I can give of him in any individual Tottenham match. Today, he was absolutely atrocious. But it wasn't just him. Basuma, I want him gone in the summer. I've had enough. I want him gone in the summer. I want this guy gone in the summer.
Brother,
Basuma,
you're right.
I want him
right.
gone.
What
Him or Bentancur.
That's not even a wow. I'll be real.
It's not a wow. I've
fair.
said this already before. Him or Bentancur, I want one or both of them gone in the summer.
Wow.
I can't take the inconsistency.
That's another
anymore.
rebuild. You're talking your link.
It's not another rebuild. They spent 40 million.
Solanke, Johnson.
Why are you mentioning Solanke? I don't want him gone. Don't mention Solanke.
Not yet. Soon come.
I didn't mention Solanke. I said Basuma. I want him sold in the summer. Don't mention
season.
Solanke. I just want better. I want a better.
Baby Pogba already gone, man.
I
Dominic
literally
will
just
be in
said
big
about
trouble next season,
Solanke.
watch.
I said about Solanke. He's shown us this season what a good performance looks like. I don't expect performances like today for 65 million. That's what I said about Solanke. I don't want him gone. I just want him to play better, right? Basuma, I want him gone. I can't deal with the inconsistency. I'm tired of it. I want him gone.
This is why I feel for Ashina.
I want him gone.
You're gonna do it again.
I want him gone. Honestly, I want him gone.
Say that again, Turkish.
Basuma probably gets in our team at the minute. To be fair.
Passing by, man. Just passing by.
Yeah, you
Just
pass by.
It's another player that TOBS loved coming in. And
And he's let me down. And I want him gone. I've given
a 12-month turnaround. And
Hey, Turkish, but how
12-month turnaround. Are you
Turkish?
serious? He's been with us
14 months or whatever.
14 months. He's been with us since.
No, but I mean, since you said
2022.
since you said he was better than Rice, it's only been
because he was playing well, and I want to give him.
Okay, so it's a 12-month turnaround then. That's what
It's
I'm
not
saying.
a 12-month turnaround. When he played under Conte, I said, you know what? You've not been given a fair shake. A manager, you're playing him in a 2. You're not getting game time. Cool. Under Ange, put his arm around him. You're gonna play. You got plenty of game time. You're playing well, and I'm still seeing inconsistent performances. You're 20. He's 29 years old.
Is he
isn't a
29?
kid.
Fuck me, he's old. Is he 29?
Bro, he's
Nah,
I
he's
need
not.
to
barely
Google this
sure.
shit.
What?
There's
Basuma
no way
is
that man's 29.
28, 29 years old.
28. He's 28. He's just turned 28 in August.
He's 28 years
I was
old.
gonna say.
He's a grown man. I can't deal with this shit anymore. I don't have the honestly. I
29
don't have the patience. I
Please.
don't. You may think I have the patience because you
you add a year to him for no reason whatsoever.
I thought
Yeah,
you
when
Can I
Pope
say
said
as well,
it,
can we
Pope said
say
it,
that
was
the centre back,
September
the centre back for Bournemouth tonight who scored was class, by the way.
Yeah, he
Hyson.
was.
Yeah.
He's a good player, mate. He's a good player. He looked calm on the ball.
Juventus let him go, man.
tackling. Mate, he was good, you know. He was good.
How many
He
chances did miss,
stopped
though?
Solanke just before he scored, didn't it? That was him,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah.
He put him off. Yeah.
It's a shit miss. It was a shit miss.
Even I'm not gonna lie to you, Madison got stinker and hooked as well.
Yeah, he was shit. He was shit. He
Yeah.
was shit.
Let
He
you
was
know
shit.
that one.
He
But
was
this is what man. Nah.
Listen, you see this darts player, Luke Little, I wanna be. I don't want to keep hearing about him. Every time he drops a
don't do
masterclass and you start running your mouth only for him to go and drop 2 stinkers. I've had enough
No.
now. I'm gonna lay shit down on Madison if he drops another stink on the weekend. Because it's every single week. This guy is just
It's not every
allowed to
single
go
week. You
dormant,
just lied.
allowed to go quiet. No.
You just lied.
You've said he's
Let him
had so
understand.
many mid. How many times have you come on here and he said he's been mid, he's been shit, and he just gets away with it with you because you
Doesn't
like
get
the
away
way
with
he looks, the way he plays. If this
Hey.
was any other
we
10,
should- oi, we
if this
should
was
all
any
throw
other
darts
top
at
player
Tobi.
in any other
Everyone
top
should throw
team,
darts
you'd be
at Tobi.
slandering the absolute shit out of them. But with Madison, you just get to come on here and be like, he was shit again, he was mid again, the fulcrum of your team, the main man, the football
But that's the
genius,
point.
just allowed
That's
to
the
be mid,
problem.
and then you just
Football
move on.
genius,
It's
man.
That's
crazy.
the problem. But that's the problem.
Wallahi,
That's the problem.
man, man.
I need to hear more
That's the
energy
problem.
from Madison, bro. This is a ridiculous. This brother's
It's not
been in the
ridiculous.
English squad going
Peppered
to
you
World
with
Cup.
darts.
It's not ridiculous.
I've
I've just told
peppered
you.
with darts
I've
there.
just told
Bollocks,
you.
bro.
I've just told you he didn't play well today, Matisse, right? But James Maddison fundamentally is one of our better players. And you saying it's every week he's playing shit, he's playing good, that's not true. It's a lie. Because he wasn't
66% of the
even
time,
he wasn't even no, you can say you're sick and tired. He wasn't even starting games
Man,
3 or
that
4
Babs
games
is in
ago.
the chat.
Wow. Bro, this season, 2 out of 3 minimum, you're saying mid or dead. Dead
No,
food.
I don't
Yeah,
agree
2 out
with
of
that.
3 games, literally.
That's bullshit. That's
1
bullshit.
in 3 he's given you. Forget 1 in 3 goals, 1 in 3 good games. That's what it sounds like.
No, it's more
You're
2 and 4 good games.
a
2 and
fucking
4
liar.
good games.
You're a liar.
It's
bro.
not a lie. It's the
You're a
truth.
fucking liar, bro.
It's not like listen. Check this out. Yeah, James Maddison. I think I'm gonna say this on air. I'm recanting a couple of
Okay.
things, right?
Okay.
So James Maddison, he's a good player. He's a very good player, right? James Maddison is not the player that I believed he was in terms of taking Tottenham from here to here, right?
Oh,
Now we're getting somewhere.
But
this is a lot better. Yo, man.
But
This
wait,
madness
wait.
today,
But
Wait,
I want to
wait.
say this.
Wait, there's
I
more.
want to say this, right?
The flip flopping going on today, man. Are you watching this?
Let
Him,
him
slap him with a flip flop. Slap him with a flip flop. Slap him with-
be honest.
Oh, man.
Flip-flops and darts.
Shall I do that?
Honestly, if you lot don't want me to finish, fine. I won't finish.
No.
Go.
I'm just saying. James Maddison. I think he's a very good player. But James Maddison, I think now it's clear he's not the player. He's a piece. He's not the piece. He's a piece. But the problem with this team, yet again, is that James Maddison is just one piece. One piece. Right? You look at the team. You look at the players that are meant to literally elevate
Free
this
piece chicken
team.
chips, boss. Free piece chicken chips.
It's just a piece. It's just a piece. It's not enough. It's
Bro,
not
you know,
enough.
this
We
is the
need more.
biggest downfall in modern history. From the football genius to now One Piece.
He's all right. He's one piece.
I'm not gonna lie, it's
Oh,
Hungarian
surprise, man.
Sabozlai. Is it getting closer?
Nah,
Isn't
come on.
it? For worst
All
take?
ingredients.
Is it getting
Wait,
worse?
wait,
It's getting
wait.
closer.
Sorry, can I just
Is it getting closer for worst take? Who had the worst take?
Can I just say?
At least Sabozlai is getting about the pitch and having.
Well,
big
like,
games.
innit? At least Sabozlai,
Oh,
innit?
Okay,
yeah.
this is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the
Sabozlai
line.
is still there, bro.
Oh,
shit.
This is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the line.
Doing more
Let
than
me make
Maddison.
this clear. Let me make this fucking clear so you can understand. When I talk about James Maddison, I'm talking about comparing him to maybe like an Odegaard. I can concede. Someone like Odegaard, I think
Disgrace
he's,
now you compare him now. Disgrace.
someone like an Odegaard, I'm conceding he's on a higher level than James Maddison. That's what I'm talking about when I say James Maddison is a very good player, but he's not the player that I thought he was. Like what Odegaard is to Arsenal, I don't think James Maddison is that to Tottenham. But let's get this straight.
We did back your chat. You remember back your chat?
Don't start mentioning Hungarians.
No, we need to
Don't start
remove-
mentioning Szoboszlai and James Maddison, please. Because if you want me to go there, I will go there.
This
I
is
will
your
break-
level now. This is your
I
level
will-
now, bro.
No. Don't say this is your level.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
say this is your level
now, bro.
You are foaming at the mouth
Bro,
each week because of
You
Bruno.
literally gone down the level now. You have to forget Odegaard. Now your level is Sabozlai.
No, it's not. It's not.
Grizz,
It's
you have
not.
to
It's
chat
not.
to him now, man.
It's
Wait,
not.
hold on.
It's not. Our level
Are
is
you
not
saying he's
Szoboszlai.
better than Bruno? Hold on. Is Madison Bruno levels?
He's better than Bruno. I'm having Bruno. I'm having Madison every day of the week over
United
Bruno.
fans, what are you saying?
Man United fans, what are you
Yeah.
saying now?
You're lucky. You're lucky.
I'm
You do have
lucky.
to take it easy now, man.
The disgrace
Is
here.
he better than
Hold on,
Grealish?
hold on a minute.
Is he
Yes,
better than Grealish?
When we're doing back
Yes,
your
he is.
yeah. What would
Yes,
you?
he is.
Steve, are you taking Madison
Hold
or
up.
Grealish?
We need to redefine what Madison's category is now.
Yes,
We
he
need
is.
to
No,
Wait.
really have a we need to have a
Matisse.
real
Matisse.
draft
Matisse.
or some sort of debate.
I
show
I want
in the
to
studio.
get.
We have
I
to-
want answers.
Does he get into
honest
Chelsea's
answers
team?
from Turkish and Matisse. Honest answers, right? Grizz just tried to insinuate Jack Grealish at Man City.
I didn't insinuate. I asked.
Jack
Grealish
Grealish
is
at Man
better than
City or
Madison.
Madison at Tottenham.
100%.
Please be serious. Please be
100%.
serious. Please, brothers.
100%.
If you have an
Yo,
ounce of
Grealish all day, man.
dignity,
Come
please
on.
be
Madison-
serious.
Go on,
Madison
Grealish.
does not get in Man City's team anywhere. Not even on the bench.
I think me and Turkish are struggling with the drop off that we've got.
Matisse, does he get
We've got to
into
start
yours?
thinking of when we got players that we got, and we got to start thinking about
Oh,
this.
Cole
drop-off.
Palmer's clear,
Matisse,
man.
Cole
Do you know the
Palmer's
thing
right?
that works? Do you know the thing that changed? Grealish got made to learn a new role as soon as he come into City, whereas Maddison was put into the role he always knows. See? So that plays a part. Do you get
But
what
can
I'm
I-
saying?
But can I also
And
say
then
this?
shit.
Can I also say this? Madison has not been able to play in his preferred role under Ange Postecoglou because the setup is
Pogba
not.
settings. Here we go now. Here we go.
It's not Pogba settings.
Unlock
It's the truth.
Madison. Unlock Madison. Unlock
It's the
Madison.
truth.
yeah?
It's the truth. Let me make this clear. Spurs need more players like Madison or better. That's the problem. We don't have players with that level of technical quality in the team. We need players like him or better.
Yeah, but
his technical
when you
quality
sign-
should still be showcased.
when you sign
week in,
Bentancur-
week
It
out.
is showcased. It
When
is
you
showcased.
When you signed Bentancur, you liked it, right? When you signed,
Yeah, and he got a mad
when you
injury.
signed- When you signed Kulusevski, you liked it, right?
I did.
Basuma.
When you signed Van der Ven, you liked it. Basuma, you liked it.
Romero.
Madison, you liked
He
it.
loved it.
Romero,
Forget like
liked
he
it.
loved it.
Pedro
Pedro
Porro's
Porro,
technical.
you liked it. Adogi, you liked it. To the point where Vicario, you liked it. And as an Arsenal fan, I've heard that it's not just Basuma over Rice. It was Van der Ven
Vicario.
over Gabriel at one
There's a lot
point.
of
It was
technical players.
Vicario over Raya at one point. It was Porro over Ben White at one point. It
When
was
have I ever said that?
Basuma over Rice. It's there, and it's there in the vote somewhere.
When have I ever said
We
Porro
do a
over
lot of
Ben White?
shows.
That's bullshit. That's
We-
bullshit.
I'll find it.
Turkish.
I'll find
Get on to Joel Bayer and ask him for the footage from Croydon all them years ago about Ndombele. You'll laugh your bollocks
Oh,
off.
and he loved
And-
that one. That
And,
signing.
listen, Tobi lost all respect for me when he tried to tell me on this show 4 years ago that Donny van der Beek was a good player.
You're never gonna let him live that.
And I didn't even agree with that one. I can't lie.
But all
So
I'm saying is you was happy about all these things. That's why I feel for Daniel Levy sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
So
Wow.
the season we signed Ndombele, right? The season we signed Ndombele was off the back of no signing for 18 months. And in the same window, we signed no striker, no centre-back, and we brought in fucking Ryan Sessegnon on deadline day. That was our deadline day signing in Lo Celso. Yeah. This summer, we brought in one striker. You saw the team that finished last season. We brought in one real addition to the first 11 and 3 kids and Timo Werner. But that's good enough for you. Last season, we sold Harry Kane and we brought in Brennan Johnson and then brought in Werner in January.
This is Spurs, though. You did it with Gareth Bale. You sold Gareth Bale, got all that money, and you started bringing in these B-Tech, C-Tech players.
But this is my point. Turkish is talking about all these good players that we signed, but where's the game changers?
When are you guys going to get the bed sheets out and go and storm the?
But you're saying game changers, though. You're saying game changers. I'm talking about you here, yeah. When Conte came into your club, you thought game changer, t-shirt over the head. Maddison, you can't call him a football genius and say you didn't think he was also a game changer. And Ndombele was one of the best midfielders in Europe, young midfielders. So you would have thought these players, all of these individual players coming in at some point, like in some way, shape, or form, you're not going to go from where you are to signing a Mbappe, for example. You're going to
okay. So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
Level, man.
Let me ask you this question. In any season that I've had on the Big Six, what's the highest I've ever predicted Tottenham to finish? If I thought all these players were game changers, what's the highest position I've ever thought Tottenham would finish?
4.
I don't know, third maybe.
Fourth.
Yeah, around
Fourth.
Yeah.
Never higher than fourth. Higher than fourth. Why is that?
Yeah, but what are you saying here, though?
What I'm saying is these players, they're good. I like these players, but they're not players that are coming in to push Tottenham to really compete with the teams right at the top of the table.
When we signed out, so a game changer can be
game
changers can take you from 8th to top 4, right? That's game changers as well. You get game changers to take you
game changers
first or second.
Fuck game changers. Let's just talk about just pure squad competence, right? Last season, we entered the season signing one centre-back, and we sold Davinson Sanchez, who was not good enough to even play for us, to a Turkish team, Galatasaray, and we left ourselves with 2 starting centre-backs and an Eric Dyer, a centre-back that the manager flat out said, yo, this isn't my cup of tea. We literally let that ride up until January. We were playing a left back and a right back at centre back for months. This season, no centre back again. We've got 2 left backs on the book, Reguilon and Destiny. Only one is registered for European competition.
You like Dragusin as well when he came in.
What do you mean I like Dragusin? I had no opinion of Dragusin.
But Van der Ven and Romero, you're happy with them as centre backs. So you've got Dragusin come in. Like, how many centre backs do you want?
Romero is the best.
You're not listening
in the world as well.
You're not listening to what I'm saying at all, bro.
Okay, sorry.
It's like it's going in one ear, going out the other. You keep saying, "Oh, you like these players." I had no opinion. I didn't even know who Dragusin was. I was just happy that we were signing.
I educated you about him early on. Very early. I educated about him.
So you saying, "Oh, you were happy with this player, bro"? We need 4 centre backs, and you're telling me I'm happy with this player. If I was so happy with Dragusin, why was I screaming for a centre back in the summer? I like Romero.
What do you need 4 centre backs for? Like 4? No. I'm just asking, bro. I'm asking because you don't need 4 centre backs to challenge.
Stop telling me we don't need 4 centre backs. Romero has missed like 40% of games since he's been at Tottenham. Nicky van der Ven missed 3 months last season. How are you telling me we don't need 4 centre backs?
I won't be shouting that. I won't be shouting that on my own show. I'm taking a break.
No. What's going on here? My missus telling me I'm shouting. Now you're telling me I'm shouting. Like I can't win here.
Maybe you're shouting. Maybe you're shouting.
Man are just talking rubbish. What are you saying here? Why do you need 4 centre backs?
Maybe you are shouting, Tob.
Listen, the
I
chat
am shouting because
the
man
chat
is getting
are
angry. What do you mean?
Bro.
Why do I need 4 centre backs?
Bro,
We've been bleeding. Destiny Udogi's been playing so bad this season, but we've had to bleed him to death because we've got no one else that the manager can trust at left back because we didn't buy one.
What's that Dogi song that you lot sing?
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Oh,
Bro, the chat have been humming for.
Apparently, he was the
minutes
best
now.
left back in the league as well. That's
You
No,
said
that
he
was
was,
Fuad.
not me.
At the end
You
of the-
said
at
he.
the-
No, that was
At-
Fuad. Fuad said
At
he's
the end
best
of the day, right? You
European,
lot,
best left back in Europe or something. Fuad said something mad.
you lot spent 60 million on Richarlison. I don't think you guys realize just how
Yeah, and he was a flop.
how mad that was. Like
He was a
you
flop.
lot, ju-
And
you
I
lot just
hold my
can't.
hands up on that one.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
lot
he'd
just
come
can't
in and be
afford
good.
to
He was a
be.
flop.
You
They
lot
spend
just
a
need
lot of
to
money,
look
man.
after
They
your
can't
money
keep
better.
spending
You
money. They
cannot
haven't got that
afford
kind of
to
money
be
to keep spending. Yeah.
dashing 60 million away on Richarlison.
100%.
It's caused you so many
100%.
problems, man. It's insane.
But how often do we dash 60 million though? What are you
You
talking
know
about?
what, though,
How
right?
much was
Honestly, the
How much
Spurs
was
situation never changes, Chris. It never changes, right? And
can't.
the fans just take it. Like,
Yeah.
you just take it. They don't do anything. They don't see any angry Spurs fans saying, nah, we're not having this, and going to the stadium and kicking off. When I first started this show, Tottenham were in a much healthier position than Arsenal. Turkish was sat up the top there saying nothing. Everyone was accusing him of doing nothing. You had the Conte stage where it looked like Spurs had grown some ambition. And I thought, you know what? Tottenham, they're making moves. And you just stayed there. And Arsenal's gone from here all the way up, right past you, and now challenging for titles, Champions League and everything. And Tottenham is the same every season, but nothing changes. That Daniel Levy has got the best job in the world because he can do whatever the fuck he wants and nobody says anything to him. It's
No,
like,
But
if
Steve,
any other club, they'd be burning the training ground down, they'd be outside the
Steve,
car, they'd be smashing the gaff up, protesting. It's just like,
Yeah, but
I
instead,
think you're happy. I think your fans are happy to win the odd game. Oh, we beat City, and then we might draw
Comparison.
against our.
I'm not happy with that. I'll tell you that for free.
On that note, what Steve's saying, told, because I did want to bring it onto this, yeah, because banter aside, the Levy thing, I actually think he's done a lot of good things, but I'm not trying to get into that.
But Turkish, the argument isn't he's not done a lot of good things.
I'm sorry. All I'm saying is, yeah, you know how you were asked Ange out and whatnot, right? I've kind of been through that stage, and I'm still in it with the owners at Arsenal, but there comes a point where you need to tell people, if this is how you really feel, stop asking me about the managers, because it doesn't matter about the managers anymore. In or out, it doesn't matter. T-shirt over the head or good day, mate, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, if you're saying the underlying problem is the owner, Steve's right. When are you not going to take it then? Now, this Jerry Jones guy, apparently, there's rumors. No, but come on. I mean, if you look at Arsenal's protest against the Kroenkes or the Glazer protest for Man United, the numbers were big in it in terms of like volume. Now you can argue nothing happened until the Super League stuff with Arsenal, and then that really turned the corner and whatnot. But surely there comes a point where not just you, but as a fan base, even if it is 100 people firstly or 1,000 people next at games, and surely the tide needs to swing on to leave.
Agree. Fully agree. And I think a lot of people, there's a lot of discontent, but to your point and Steve's point, getting it to that point where people can get a bit nasty with it, that's the sticking point, because there have been protests. I've literally been to 2 protests myself. I forfeited my tickets. I didn't go to a single home game, and I'm a season ticket holder. I didn't go to a single, the season when Conte's last season, I didn't go to a single, after that Milan loss, I didn't go to a single home game. I didn't go to a single home game. I didn't go to a single. So when we say all these things about he's got the easiest job in the world, yeah, I agree with that to a certain extent, but it's not for a lack of trying. Fans have tried.
No, but your protest is like you got Ed Sheeran with a guitar playing tunes, and everyone looks like
you're conflating two things.
That's not a protest, man. You got SAEED there with a bed sheet. And it's all like,
yo, I got the bed sheet, man. I got the bed sheet,
those men aren't proper Spurs fans.
So I see you with a bed sheet. I'm not having you been to any protest. Get the bed sheet out, get the spray paint, get your bird on the spray paint, get her a new bottle of Bongo, get spraying tonight. You start the protest. You're the man to do it.
Sava. You got an army there, man. You know
I mean, I see Sava in the chat actually. Let me just quickly.
Shout out to Sava, man. Get Sava down.
Let me
get a
get
couple of the boys, George, all of them, man. Deji.
I don't know. I just think.
Would you take with this Jerry Jones stuff? Yeah, obviously there seems to be some.
No, it's been squashed. It's been squashed.
Oh. Who the fuck's Jerry Jones?
You know, I saw it just before the show went live, and I thought, let me just quickly search this, and it said rumors are that Dallas Cowboys owner, president, and manager Jerry Jones is interested in Tottenham. The guy is the owner, president, and manager.
Stadium, man.
Dallas
For the
Cowboys.
stadium, he wants the stadium. That's it. You don't want the football team. He wants the stadium, man. That's it.
Big ups.
I don't know. It's just annoying. Like whenever this shit happens, everything is a problem. Like the ownership is shit. Like, it's rubbish. He needs to go. But at the same time, I'm like,
Tobi would take Tom and Jerry right now, bro.
I'm like, bro, like
Man said
losing
Thomas
to
Jerry.
losing to Ipswich, getting battered in open play by Bournemouth. Like, come on, that's
But
embarrassing.
listen, you know what we shall, you know what we
Embarrassing,
always
bro.
say, but you know what we always end up saying, innit? We always end up saying, but they got Chelsea in the weekend. This you never know. Spurs might turn it around.
No,
I don't
Grizz,
think.
please
I
don't.
think no. I'm saying it. I think Chelsea battered them.
That's what
Bro, even if we were to win that game of football, in the end of the day, it's not.
it don't
that
mean
mean,
anything,
bro.
though, Grizz.
Doesn't
It
mean
don't mean
fuck all,
anything.
bro.
Like, who you played after?
Doesn't
Who
mean
you played after Chelsea?
It's short term. If we win that game,
Never get that fixed
short term
up.
happiness. Oh yes, we beat you, Matisse. Ha ha ha. But we know that it's just it's just
You know, they
back
got
into
Southampton
fitness,
away
bro.
after Chelsea.
Okay, so you know what's coming. No,
Bro,
it's a
it would've
3-1 win
surprised
against
me, guys.
Chelsea and then a 2-0 loss against Southampton. We see
You
already.
know, a lot dibbling,
Yeah.
cooking, Udoji.
Before we get Matisse's take, I just want to get this in because it's on the subject. Sava, big up Football Heritage TV. Go show some love. Can someone let me know once this utter dog shit manager has gone? 1 win in 6, 4 away wins in 12 months, 8 away defeats from the last 12, 18 defeats in the calendar year, 6 defeats this season. Utter dog.
It's bad. It's
Just
really,
to
really bad.
reiterate, get Ange out. He's a PE teacher. He has the tactical ability of Christian Gross. Any Spurs fan that wants him has the club they deserve. Get out. And
It's hard. It's hard to find problems with what he's saying because the record is really, really bad. Like, people, some Spurs fans who are Ange, like, there's 2 scales. There's you either want him gone, you either in fact there's 3 scales. You either want him gone, you're in the middle, ish like me, or you want him all the way in. Oh, I believe. And I think with the ones on the far left that believe, like, for whatever reason, they look at the underlying metrics, etc., etc. But I'm like, Spurs have been, and they make every excuse for Ange, right? Spurs have been one of the most inconsistent teams all calendar year. It doesn't matter who's fit. Man are saying injuries, this is that and the third. Yeah, we got a lot of injuries, but these were results we were getting when everyone was fit. Everyone was fit when we're losing to Crystal Palace, losing to Ipswich, right? Losing to Newcastle, drawing at Leicester. It's bad results, bro. It's bad results. And
I don't disagree. He adds also at the end, it's too big to protest. They've built an entertainment company and it's no longer a football club. Levy doesn't care, so protesting won't do anything. The stadium is printing money like an ATM, and I sympathize with that because I get you, and ultimately you're right.
I was trying to say, bro.
Ultimately, you're
We've
right.
tried, but we've tried. The amount of times he's had pelters in games, like he's sat in games, they're cussing him out. This is that, but he don't care. He doesn't give a shit, bro. Doesn't care.
I mean, I'm with you, but
Leave it, man. Leave it.
No, you're right. Move, Matisse. What are you saying, bro?
I know what you. No, wait. I know what you want to say. You're saying he doesn't. You're saying he does care because he got the Contes and this.
Does he go to games?
He does go to games.
And you don't know what car he drives and what.
I don't know what car he drives, but he does go to. Some
You lot
games.
gotta make it feel very uncomfortable for him, if you want me to be honest.
Turkish, you know what it is, right? And do you know why there's honestly the deception in terms of like this misguided ambition, because Spurs spend money, like it looks as if, oh yeah, he's doing everything in his power, but you just look at I can't describe it, but like Spurs, we've seen it countless times. I don't even want to dogpile on him, but like take Brennan Johnson as a prime example. Spurs are the kind of team, you know, the player that you can get to take you to this level, right? But you've got 3 players. One's at this level, one's at this level, one's at this level. This one costs 60 million. This one costs 75 million, 180 grand a week. You can afford to pay the 75 million pounds transfer fee, but you don't want to pay the 180, 200 grand a week because you don't want to disrupt the apple cart. You're much more safe on your 60, 80, 90 grand a week. Let's get this player. And that's the case with Spurs more often than not, right? Very rarely do we go out and we sign. I keep going back to the game changer. Very rarely do we go out and sign the players that really, really go in and make a significant difference to this team, because we're not willing to pay the money that it takes to get that caliber of player at the club. Simple.
And by make him feel uncomfortable, I just want to clarify. I just mean, you know, circle the car, sing songs, peaceful protest, glue yourself to the ground, just stop oil. No violence, people. Yeah, no violence. No,
I just,
No violence.
my last point on this, I just want it known, yeah. I can't. Honestly, I feel sick sometimes when I see some of the videos circulating about the shit that some of our so-called fans are doing at the club. It makes me sick. Man are doing the conga and shit in the concourse. No, there's buskers. There's literally buskers. I'm like, I don't even recognize any of this shit, and I'm not even one of these fans.
Go
who are
grab
like,
the guy's guitar and smash it, bro. You really want change? Go smash that guitar.
I'm not sat in those areas.
Turkish
wood. I'm not sat in those areas, bro. Those are the posh
Go
areas.
find him, bro. Find him. Find him
I'm
one day.
sick
Find the organization, man.
Man, I'm literally busking, making songs about beating Man
Kick his cup of change over the floor.
And by
singing
smash his
songs about
guitar, I
beating-
mean peacefully, people. Yeah, I don't want
Peacefully
no violence.
smash his guitar over his head.
Smash the
Peacefully.
guitar
It's
over.
disgusting. They're singing songs about beating. They were like, "Oh, we beat Man City without room." I said,
I've
"What
seen
am I
that. I've
listening
seen
to?
that. That was terrible. That was
What am I
terrible. That.
listening to? How is this
Bro.
happening?" Oh my days, bro. Honestly, it's sickening. It's sickening. And that's the type of attitude and environment that the likes of Daniel Levy has festered. When you make things less about what the team's doing on the pitch and more about what the team's doing off the pitch, this is what happens. This is what happens.
We've got, listen, just the heads up to the community, 25 super chats there, no more please, because there won't be, it'll be a struggle to even get through them. We're past 2 hours, it's nearly 1 a.m. We still haven't heard from Matisse, and we've got a prediction to make. So 25 there, hold tight people, no more please, no more, yeah. Matisse, do you want to talk? I don't mind moving, you know me. If you don't want to talk about Chelsea,
Well, I'll just give my guys a little bit of credit. You know, we've got left to last. It's fine. You know, little old Chelsea just trying to get by.
You know what? We should have done
Just looking for the 40 points. Just looking for the 40 points.
Next show, we have to give us.
But that's what I'm saying. Let it build up to next show.
Listen, they're second, broski.
Just looking for the 40 points, Chris.
They're second.
Just trying to make.
Allow that gimmick, Matisse. You know what I mean? Allow the gimmick.
So yeah, good performance. It was only Southampton. We haven't proved anything. Do you know what I mean? We just made a few rotations, brought in.
It's only Spurs on the weekend.
Yeah. Well, you know, big game. But we, you know, made a few changes. We could have scored 8 or 9. To be honest, we were missing chances for fun, man. Palmer could add 2 more. Madueke could add 2 more. Felix could add another himself. You know, we were just missing so many chances. But Southampton, you know what they're like. They're very easy to open up, especially with players of our caliber, Caicedo, Enzo, just playing through them for fun. And they even give you the ball as well. If you ask nicely, you know, if you have manners, they'll give you the ball in their own defensive third, and you just take it off them and walk it in. Liverpool, Grizz, I know you know that. You did that as well. You had manners, you had grace, you got the ball and you walked it in. So we did the same thing. They'll get relegated, they'll go down. Don't know what they're doing, honestly. It's a joke. I find myself getting annoyed just watching them, even when we're scoring against them. I'm like, why are you so stupid? Like,
it's the same goals they conceded, bro.
It's just the same goals, bro. It's like that was honestly a Conference League game. That was a Conference League game. That was like playing Noah or playing one of those teams there. So yeah, at the end of the day, we saved Jackson, we saved Neto, we saved a few players. Sancho got his first goal for the club. He was very happy. Palmer took a goal off in Cuckoo. He was trolling him on Instagram. So it was a lot of fun, man. I can't really get too analytical with that one. That was Southampton. And Tottenham is Tottenham. So we got a win. Do you know what I mean? Tottenham they're struggling. You know, they're struggling to find consistency. They got injuries at the back. More injuries now after the last game. So we just need to go there and win, to be honest. We need to put down a little bit of a marker and beat a big 6 team. So yeah, I'm not really interested in any other result. It's pretty similar to Man United. Just go there and win and handle business. And if we do that, then great. We move on to the next and we just keep our head down. We keep winning games and that's that.
Should you do that? Will you do that?
Should we? Yeah, we should. We had an extra day's rest. We rotated. Tottenham couldn't. We've got more depth than them. They've got more injury. Well, we've got a couple of injuries, but they're not really a problem for us, I don't think, really. Tottenham have got injuries at the back. They've got injured their second string keepers there. So many problems for them. We have to beat them. We have to beat them. Yeah.
You said the same for Man United game as well, though.
I did, and I'd
Is
say
it
it again.
similar, is it similar vibe, similar feeling?
No, it's not similar vibes. I wouldn't say like a 4-0. You know, but I
It's 3-0.
definitely want definitely needs to be a win. London Derby, I bring in the intangibles of they're gonna kick and scream. It's gonna be, you know, difficult. they're gonna get maybe a man sent off. Hopefully, like last time. I'd love that. It's gonna be a fierce, feisty game. It's gonna be aggressive. Like I'm expecting it to be a rough match, but we need to show the quality and win the game at the end of the day. There's no excuse for us. We're better than them, so we have to show it. If we don't, then be very disappointed.
You lot got to smash them, bro, man.
No, but I don't want to hear him will be very disappointed because you were talking a lot earlier on, right? You got to come here and make a statement because you've been
we got
saying
to win. That's what I said.
No, not win because you've been talking. You said
What
you're
did
gonna
I say?
come here, you're gonna do something nasty to us. So
When did I say
you're
that?
better than us. You're better than us. Show it.
When did I say that? I said we're gonna.
You implied it. You implied it.
No, I didn't imply anything.
You did imply it.
Listen, I know your juice got stolen and your light turned off. But there's no need for you to lie now.
Juice got
You know,
stolen.
I'm not lying.
for me, I said we
implied
need
it.
to win the game. If we win the game 2-1, I'll take it. If we win the game 4-1, I'd love it. But at the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points, and
I'm checking your YouTube. I'm checking your YouTube channel now just to
which
make
video
sure.
are you checking? I haven't even spoken
No,
about Spurs yet.
Yeah, I think the preview's not out yet.
I've not done any
No.
previews. I don't know what's going on.
I'm
you know?
checking your channel. I'm checking.
You can check. I've not
DR
done any
Sports.
previews. Yeah,
Just checking-
please.
I'm checking what you're saying.
I mean, I'm going to give my prediction in a minute, you know, so there's no need for any of that interrogation nonsense. You know what I mean?
Okay,
We'll give
no
you the
problem.
prediction.
No problem.
Let's do actually before we do predictions, let me get the super chats in and then we'll wrap up with predictions. Big up Eli. He says Spurs are everything the footballing world says we are. Bums. Big up Tyler. Adams, Dimes and Trey says anyone who tries to tell me Brennan Johnson is a real footballer can get it. Curtains are on the wall. 7th, here we come. Jazzy Jeff, why is bottom mid sad? Spurs season ended with a cup final win last week. Surely it's pre-season now. Leave my son alone. P.S. When is the Spurs bus parade?
Who's his son? Sorry.
You.
That's crazy, bro.
Lee
crazy.
says, Matisse, okay, we can get this one in there. Matisse, I heard you say many times, quote, expectations change, and quote, Chelsea aren't in the title race. With
Bro.
the position you're in and the money you've spent, 1 billion, when do expectations change?
Okay.
Wait. When it was Turkish, he was on his neck weekly. It's your time to shine. You lot man up and talk with the chest you always asking others to have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've already addressed this. I don't know if anybody else is thinking of sending a super chat asking the same question on Monday, but if you are, here's your answer again. We are not in the new year. When I said that to Arsenal, I said it in 2024 or was it 3 or whatever, whenever your first title charge was, because you were, by the way, in better form than us, because I remember very clearly Arsenal winning every single game. They'd only dropped points a couple of times. They were top of the league. So the expectations had to change. If Chelsea are top of the league in January and they're winning every game up until then I would say that expectations need to change. But we shouldn't pretend like Chelsea and Arsenal had the same season when I said these things, because Arsenal didn't drop as many points as Chelsea. Arsenal were winning games like crazy. Mad run they went on. We've dropped a few points. We've drawn a few games against big teams. It's not the same.
Why is it a bad thing, right? Because say now if Liverpool drop points, yeah, and Man
SAEED
City
is about to explain to me why I should curse my club like he's cursed.
No.
You want me to get into the science lab and do experiments?
No, but the thing is for me, if Liverpool drop points here and Chelsea win, what is that gap? How much is the gap close to? GRIZZ? You're asleep, bro.
You're
Five.
supposed to-
5, yeah, okay, stay awake. 5 points, yeah. Why is it so bad for Chelsea fans to say, you know what, guys, we are in a title race, and you know what? Let's see what happens. But why is it?
What does that accomplish?
Anymore?
Let me ask you a question. What does that accomplish? What does
It
me
doesn't
saying?
accomplish anything, though.
Yeah,
But
it
why is
doesn't
it a bad
exactly.
thing?
Don't
It
want the
doesn't.
pressure, man.
Why
Don't
is
want
it
the
a bad
pressure,
thing?
man.
We've got the youngest squad in the league.
Oh,
None of
here we
you
go.
lot rated our team at the start of the season to do
You've
anything.
got the biggest
We
squad
haven't.
in the
Hold on a
league as
second.
well.
You haven't. Hold on a second.
None
You
of you
haven't-
rated our squad.
Oh,
True.
you didn't.
At the
A
start
lot of
of
you
the
didn't have
season.
us in your top 4 predictions. You had Man United ahead of
I
us.
did.
So
Let me carry
the
on.
top
Let me
four
carry
predictions
on
tough.
making my points. Hold on a second. Let me carry on making
4
my points.
points.
A lot of
4
you didn't
points.
have us in the top 4. It was only GRIZZ, right? Second of all, you guys are now trying to gaslight when I ask you, are we going to go on a run of 10 winning with 10 games on a trot to win? you always say Arsenal can do it. You never say Chelsea can. So again, you don't believe. So you're just trying to gaslight us into saying we're in a title race when you don't really believe we can win the title. We don't gain anything from saying in a title race, because if we're in a title race, that means we can win it. We believe we can win it. And we don't think we can win it yet because we've watched the team. You lot don't watch our games. You just see the results. You haven't seen us beat a big team. And we don't believe we're ready to win it. So until we see something that makes us believe we're ready to win it, which is not a Southampton 5-1 demolition job, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't need to test in science labs. I don't need to put pressure on the team when they're not ready. I don't need to do it. I've seen my team win titles. TOBS hasn't, right? So he can't talk. Turkish, hold on a second. Last time Turkish's team won a title, he was in college. You lot don't know. I know. I know. So I'm ready to go.
Live in college.
You know,
live in college.
He was in secondary school.
So for me,
I was 6.
No, you were in secondary school.
Bro, where was you? Bro? You keep talking about. Hold on. You keep talking about that. You keep talking about Daniel Levy ruined your club, bro. How old are you? So
I see what you're doing here.
How old are you? Because the post Tobi birth era, you lot have won nothing. So is it really Daniel Levy or is it you?
No. So since I've been born, we've won 2 trophies.
What's that?
Both League Cup, Worthington Cup.
That shit at Worthington. And Matisse, back to you. What you think? Because I was in college. It doesn't count. How old was
your memory might be a bit fuzzy.
How old was you when you won your last league title?
2017. It was 5 years ago.
2017 was 5 years ago.
End the stream,
Dave. Yeah, end the stream, Dave. Yeah. Don't do that.
End the stream. Oh my god.
Yeah, 20 years, bro. Yours is 20 years.
2017 was 5 years ago. No.
Bro, actually, you know what? Hold on. You can't even have me there. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning.
Bro.
Hold on a second. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. You leave the Chelsea game to the end. And now you're asking about mathematics. It's nearly 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Put me on the full screen. 1 a.m. in the UK.
That one question is
He done so well.
Yeah, I was doing great. I think I've still done good. Now, has it taken my sofa score rating from a 10 to a 9? Yes. But I'm still ready to sit here and own it. It's 1 a.m. We've been talking about Top Spur, Chicken Ball FC, Morley's FC for the fucking longest in different parts of this show. And then we leave Chelsea to last. And now you're asking for bid mass and bod mass and mathematics. Fuck off, man. Not having it.
You're lucky we got to do predictions still, as I would wrapped up the show right now, my brother. But we move. Let me bring everyone back into this fucking thing about 5.
I said mic drop, you know.
Where is everyone?
We imagine we would just leave.
Oh my days.
There we are.
I'm so glad that happened. Wow, I needed
my
that.
head's hurting, man. Hurry up. Man.
Perfect way. So let's do the prediction. Let's do the prediction.
Oh dear.
Go on, SAEED. Tottenham Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah.
Steve.
3-0 Chelsea. Ange sacked.
Is it at Stamford Bridge?
No. It's at Tottenham. But our away record, Grizz, I keep telling you, it's much better than our home.
You're not doing all this at Stamford. What's it called?
Gone. The fans don't want him there now. He's finished.
In the morning.
In the top Spurs.
In the morning.
Oh shit! All this shit's happening at the top Spurs, yeah. Oh shit!
We might actually have the best away record in the league. Let me check.
3-1, 3-0.
Yep. TOBS.
2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea.
Wow.
Come on, man. TOBS, man.
Wow.
Shut up.
No, man.
It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. I don't care. I don't care for it.
I don't care for it.
I don't care for it. I don't care for it. And I just want to also say this as well. I'm all for people voicing their opinion on getting the manager gone, because I understand why some people want him gone, but all that nonsense I saw about people calling him a fat cunt and this, that to his face.
Oh, you just the C word on the damn stream. Monetization finished. 2 hour 18 in depth. Big 6 collapse finished. Corporation done. Bankruptcy. Yeah. Great.
What's your last prediction there, Grizz? What do you say?
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't agree.
I'm buzzing he said that because it's usually me.
Yeah.
Was
It's usually
didn't
Steve
use
and Grizz.
I didn't use
Grizz and
it
Steve.
once.
And now fucking this guy says it, bro.
And I didn't
Oh
even
my
say. I didn't
days.
even say it as
say
an
it
insult. I was
Nigerian,
saying it
innit?
to
You
defend
want
him.
to say it?
I need Ange out now, man. Even I'm tired of him now, man. Enough is
Yeah,
enough.
after that outburst, you need to get your manager gone. You're losing your head.
He's
First,
a
we had on
our
Bongo
money as
Gate.
well.
We had on Bongo Gate at the beginning of the show. You know, whose drink is it? We still don't know whose drink it was. And then now it's like, you know, he's just dropping the C word, and then he's going to come off the stream now. He's got no drink left, and he's birds.
I've gone 3-1 3-1 Chelsea. Grizz.
Oh god.
2-2.
Oh, and Matisse.
I'll go 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1. All right, cool. That's the predictions done. Let me finish off the super chats. Red Devil Rebel says, I was watching Spursy. I had to put some cherry. They got absolutely teabagged by the cherries. They certainly did. Wow. Tottenham lost by a set piece, says Anthony. I guess it's Arsenal's fault. Let's see if Bournemouth gets criticism for winning by a set piece. Keep up the good work. Big Six. Come on. JC Florida says, I hope Jerry Jones takes over Spurs with that Texas oil money. And we also had this one here saying soccer needs to allow more confrontation fights like how hockey does, more viewership. That part of hockey is interesting still.
It's crazy.
It's actually mad. Byron says Szoboszlai starts big games and presses like a monster. Other games comes on and has big impact like this weekend. Does whatever the team needs in the moment. Can you say the same for Maddison? And Frank says, Turkish, if you bump into Levy, take his hand, congratulate him on a stellar job. I feel like he'll appreciate it. Well, yeah, I'm sure he would. Spurs need to understand, says FH. Spurs, they're just shit. Same old nonsense year in, year out. Arsenal, Spurs, Carabao final. Best way to see tears appear. Side note for SAEED, get the biryanis ready. More despair en route. Well, what did you say at the start of your segment? Built to go nowhere. That is a good motto for you lot still, I can't lie. But yeah, Suj says I can't have a go at TOBS because he tipped the loss, but I wonder if a Chelsea loss would make Ange say enough is enough. Ange come back to Brisbane raw, and it's summer, so no need for the UK winter.
Oh yeah.
TN Delta, Jerry Jones for Spurs would be glorious. His NFL team has a trophy drought because Jerry ostracized his most successful coach 20 plus years ago and refuses to get it. I need that. I need that. Imagine an owner just comes in and says, I'm manager as well. I need that. That's a new era of banter, surely. But yeah. I'm going to get 3 more in, people. So that means I've missed out 10. You can see the panel, they're fading. I'm about to lose 2 to sleep real soon. But yeah, let me get 3 more in. Sil says, X quote, we are not a team, we are a criminal institution. Feel like I'm doing community service. Big up expressions. The chicken keeps laying the same shit eggs. See you Sunday.
I'm Team Spurs Sunday, brother Tobes, by the way.
Shock.
AJ says Maddison
Oh,
over
no.
Odegaard, Basuma over
Join the
Partey.
club, Grizz. We'll be
See?
there.
Undercover. Yeah. See? You see? Yeah.
If we
Yeah.
win,
Yeah.
if we win, we're gonna crash it on his
See?
head.
Turkish. Me and Turkish know what you're on. Yeah.
What did he say?
If
What
we
did he
win,
say?
we're gonna crash it on his head top.
These
Grizzeska.
and Grizzescas.
GRIZZ, yeah. You see, guys, he stuck with Maresca in Chelsea right up until he may have
You know
thought there
his-
was threat, and
you
then
know his
Only
style.
because
You know
Tobes
his
is
style.
no. Look at Tobes.
You know his style. Come on. man.
no, it's fine.
He loves
Tristan.
you when you're a little puppy dog that he can just boot, right?
Yeah.
When you're a big lion.
I'm on your side, you fuck.
When you're a big lion and you're roaring, rah, that's when he's like, yeah,
We
I
ain't
don't
even
want you
roaring like
anymore.
that. They got a nice gap. Look at him, already turning his back on us. Crazy.
What are you saying? You're not even a lion. You're like a. What are you right now? You're like a in between. What's that? Like a
We're
mountain lion.
chameleon, bruv. We're chameleon.
Okay, AJ, big up for the super chat.
I'm Grizz Koglu.
I kind of don't try. In my head, I was thinking you're gonna try that one next, but nah.
I'm Grizz Koglu.
And Grizz
AJ,
Koglu, yeah.
AJ, I kind of already brought this up to Tob, so I'm gonna skip this super chat. But love for the super chat. B Date says, "Big up the panel for always being a great outlet we can go to escape the grind of everyday life. Appreciate all you guys do to provide entertaining content and analysis. Love from the US. Love for the love. Come on, wherever you're tuning in from. Big up B Date. Maddison has 8 GNA for high scoring Spurs. Bruno has 7. Yet Maddie is clear. Don't be silly, Tobes. Bruno has similar stats at a bad United."
And this is a great Tottenham.
It's Tottenham.
Exactly.
And last one, just do a little roulette here. We got this one in. Steve, the fans don't just take it, they're the ones who will kick off if you say anything negative at all. Can't criticize at all because, quote, it's a rebuild.
This isn't applicable to every single Spurs fan. Thank you very much.
Cool. On that note, apologies if I didn't get your super chat in, people. Hit the like button on your way out. Show Manscaped some love. TB620 for 20% off. There's a link in the live chat comment section. So show them some love, people. Sales coming to an end of this week. Get something for Christmas and whatnot. And show the individual channels some love. We'll be back Monday night for the main show. But obviously Sunday afternoon, we are live. Tottenham versus Chelsea. Make sure you're there. 5 of the panel will be there. SAEED will be missing, but hopefully you enjoyed the Man United one. Was it last night or the night before? Yeah, last night. All right, people, we're rounding up here. Hit the like button. Love for the love. We're at. Peace.